You all gather around the 3 graves outside the castle walls. The sun would slowly be rising on the horizon, marking a new day. For the first time in months, Venus's castle is dead silent. The only noises being the quiet sniffles of your allies for their fallen comrades. The population of the war effort stands behind you to pay their respects. Our host would step forward slowly, planting himself at your sides. He puffs out his chest, clearing his throat to speak. The price of war is always more expensive than the rewards of victory. We've all felt great loss throughout the progression of this battle. We've all lost friends, family, allies, and companions. And today is no different. You notice his jaw tighten. Wolf, I recall our first encounter clearly to this day. He came to me with Rex and his allies to tell me the truth of his identity as the Supreme Ritualist of Perdicio. He was a reasonable and understanding man, and although I did not trust him at the time, I grew to respect him and value him as a confidant. Unfortunately, I never had the privilege to get to know Mir or Iris. I was always suspicious of Mir due to his instability and the circumstances of his crimes. But as I learned more about him, I grew to realize he was possibly the strongest young man I've ever laid eyes on. Against all odds, he changed his ways and used his power to help us more than he could imagine. Iris, I wish I had gotten the chance to learn her story. But I vow, by my very title as High Inquisitor of the Indo, that I shall not let their sacrifice be in vain.
Damn pink hair. He's always got to find a way to get on my nerves, doesn't he?
There isn't much ice behind Tabby's words as she crosses her arms, looking at the ground.
He didn't even give me a chance to say sorry for making fun of him all the time. What a jerk. Am I right, folks?
It's because of them that Rowan is vulnerable now. We won't let them down.
London would walk forward and slowly place both of her hands on Rex's shoulders. She stares at him in concern for a moment before she would look to all of you. I am so sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you must be going through now. She looks down, her ears pressing against her head. Naturally, I didn't know them as well as you all did. But after all those council meetings and discussions, I learned to respect them as people.
They didn't deserve this.
Dawn walks forward as well.
None of them did. It's not fair!
Mindy.
You all glance back at Mindy, who's wiping her eyes as they overflow with tears.
It's not fair! It's not fair! It's not fair! It's not fair!
She sobs.
He promised that he would come back! He promised! You were supposed to bring him back safe and sound, Rex. You said it would be okay and that you would find another way to kill Rowan. I just got out of the void after losing my dad, and now he's gone forever. Why didn't you protect him? Why didn't any of you protect him? You promised! You promised!
Mindy hiccups, running away quickly.
I hate you all! I hate you all! You killed my dad and I never want to see you again! Mindy, wait!
However, before any of you rush after her, you would feel a hand on your shoulder, stopping you. Lamia would stand close by, her goggles trained on the ground. Her voice is quiet and hoarse, and she wouldn't speak with the same level of confidence as she normally does.
Let her go.
Lamia.
She just needs time. It's not exactly easy to lose a parent, you know? Especially not a dad like him.
She releases you from her grip, before slowly she would walk forward, staring down at the gravestones herself. Our host lowers his head and steps away, giving Lamia plenty of space. Dawn would do the same. She chuckles a bit.
When I said we could have a little get-together when you all got back. You know this isn't what I meant, right?
I'm sorry, Lamia.
What are you saying sorry for, huh? You think I need your pity vessels? I don't need anything, you know, I'm fine.
Her hands shake as she would bring them up to her face, pulling her goggles off of her eyes to rest around her neck.
I just, I don't think I want to see this anymore, you know? I never really had friends. I thought friends were a waste of time. I thought no one would be able to partake in meaningful conversation with me or match my intellect, but Lenore always used to tell me that you'll never know what you've had until you lose it. Isn't that ironic?
Lamia looks back at you all with blank, blind eyes. You watch them glisten as she would slowly stumble in your general direction, feeling for your hand and taking it into hers.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Where do you want to be, Lamia?
I don't really care anywhere but here, just this once. Please don't let go of my hand.
She looks at the ground.
Please.
All right. We won't. Let's step away from here, okay, Lamia? They went down fighting, you know.
I'd expect nothing less.
You must have given him a hell of a run, though. He wasn't there when I got there. I can only assume because they might have actually did some damage to him.
So it would seem.
Oh.
I just wish we could have had a body to bury, instead of just 3 crystals.
Yeah.
This one, though. This one can burn in hell as far as I care.
It just keeps piling. But their sacrifice meant something. It brought you back. You're here.
They should have came back, not me. You know, I always complained about having immense power, but now I wish I had more. I wish I was on par with the All-Knower. I wish I was a god. Because I wouldn't let this kind of shit slide.
None of us would.
No one should have that kind of power. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
You're right. After all, what kind of gods would watch this happen?
Exactly.
That's why we're trying to take the one down.
You checking with everyone else here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, what?
What?
No?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit! The familiar spirit would approach you all, as the funeral crowd would slowly begin to separate and move back into the castle, leaving you all alone outside with Lamia. Excuse me. The spirit would approach you all hesitantly, brushing dark blue hair out of his eyes. His form would seem to be a far darker color than that of a normal ghost, but what unnerves you the most is something about him is so familiar. Maybe it's his clothes or his face. You can't quite put your finger on it. Are you the vessels?
Who's asking?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to come off as threatening. I've been looking for you, actually. I promise I'm not your enemy. At least, I'm not your enemy anymore. He gives you a nervous smile. We haven't really had the privilege to meet like this. Civilly, that is. Just, please, try not to freak out. He chuckles a bit. The way he laughs is in his exact posture. You know you've seen it before. Sam laughs the exact same way. You're Sam's brother. You're the real James. Oh, you do recognize me. His eyes light up. That's a relief. I was honestly a bit nervous that when I told you my name, you'd immediately start blasting me with your magic or something. Yeah, I'm James. Or, you probably knew me as Jester.
You're a ghost now?
He nods. After Rex defeated my voidal spirit in the abyss, Rowan Pierce tore my prison out of that realm and brought it into Rem to act as his palace. He calls it the Citadel. In the process, my dying soul was also transferred out of the abyss, allowing me to reunite with my spirit. With my soul and my spirit as one, I was able to regain my true form as James. He motions to himself. I knew the minute I was free that I had to find you vessels. Not only do I owe you a thank you for saving me, but I have so much that I wanted to tell you all this time.
Do you know what happened to you as Jester?
He slowly nods, rubbing his head. At some points, my memory's a bit hazy, but I remember plenty. I remember all the time I spent trapped in the abyss and the horrible things I did. Tricking my own brother, and hurting you all. He hangs his head. Obviously, I'm not proud to remember any of that. It wasn't like me, but I couldn't stop myself. The darkness overtook my soul and created a shell, something that wasn't me. I'm only standing here now because Rex's efforts and Rowan pulling the All-Know out of Jester siphoned all that darkness out of me.
Yes, that explains why we didn't need to perform a ritual to free you.
Please, Vessels, I have some information that you have to know. He floats forward. From all the time I spent with Rowan Pearson as a Voidseer's Pearl, I don't know how I didn't see it sooner. The fact that I was being tricked all the time just to help him ascend with the power and the consciousness of the All-Knower. It was so obvious that he wasn't going to let Jester keep that power. Why would he? Everything he's done for the past several years was building up for his own rise to power. He didn't want to bring about the end. He wanted to be the end.
Oh my... Wait. Do you know how he plans on ending the world?
Naturally, he's going to use the All-Knower's darkness to consume the world. He was hoping to retain enough Supreme Ritualists to empower himself for this process, however. Now that he's lost them all, despite the deities he's fused with, he's still more vulnerable to attack than he was previously. His final act in this world will take place at the Citadel. If you want to stop him, you have to act quickly and make your last stand while he's still weakened. Once he starts to darken the world, and once the void begins to entirely consume it, his strength will increase again. The growth of the darkness in this world will fuel his goal to completely ruin it.
Just like the cultists we've been facing. They're getting stronger the darker the world gets.
I don't mean to put all this pressure on you, Vessels. Especially after... He looks behind you towards the graves. Especially after what you've already had to go through. But time is of the essence, and I don't think anyone else is capable of killing him except for you. You, Vessels, have shown great determination and willpower these long 2 years. You never gave up, even when it seemed bleak. Even when I was close to ascending myself, you stood against me with everything you had. If anyone can defeat Rowan Pierce and save this world, it's you. We don't even belong in this world. Since when his belonging mattered, he made an impact. Whether Rem is your world or not. He may not have come from Rem, but you became the heroes of Mythos. He smiles. Even though I was trapped in darkness, I never stopped thinking of my brother. You've allowed him to grow and become the young man he is now. He survived this world because you were there to guide him when I was gone. I can't thank you enough for that. And for everything.
Thank you, James.
So, please, you've saved us before. Can you save us one last time? He clasps his hands together in front of him. I know it's a lot to ask. I know that it's not fair. But Rowan was never planning on making it fair. If you hadn't arrived to Rem, we would have already been doomed. You've countered him at every turn. You've defeated the most twisted of his supremes, and you've stood your ground against countless graders and edict assaults. You defeated me when I thought my form was unbeatable. We'll defeat him. I said it before, we'll be your heroes. even if it kills us.
We'll do
So
it.
this is it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's still a little bit of time to think about this, guys. What I'm saying here, what we're agreeing to, could very well be suicide. By all rights, I should be dead. And if it's Rowan Pierce with the Void God now, it's very possible that that could be your last day spent in Rem.
You know, Rex, for the longest time, when you would say those speeches about how you don't mind dying because you have another world to go back to, I kind of resented you for it a little. I guess it was a selfish part of me that wanted to stay here. I couldn't understand why you were so willing to leave, but I think I get it now. I'm okay with dying and leaving this world if it means no one else has to sacrifice their lives to keep us here.
So our lives over 1 million.
A million is putting it small.
Yeah.
If we do this and we get it done, we save countless lives, we save an entire world.
We don't just save countless
Generations.
lives, we save futures.
Generations. Yeah.
I
The
want to
world
make a
keeps
world
turning.
that's safe for people.
That's all we've done so far, so I stop now.
I came here for a reason. I still don't know if this is the one, but it's the reason that we chose.
Yep. And
I don't know
no
why we were
backing out
brought
now.
here and why we are capable of doing everything that we could have done, but I can only hope that it was all part of some grand plan.
I'd like to think so. And maybe we're finally playing our roles as we were meant to.
Yeah, I'm just confused on why that asshole's here right now.
What?
Which has
Who?
Huh?
Who is
Has-
this?
I don't know either.
Rex, you know this guy?
Well, evidenced. I think
And-
so.
Yeah,
Kind
but
of
who
This
is
just
he?
mad at a stranger.
I could guess a butler?
A servant would clear his throat as he exits the castle. Did he come in through the portal upstairs? How did he know how to get up here? Good morning, sir. I see your day has been rather eventful thus far. Forgive the intrusion, truly. What the hell are you doing here? I thought he was gonna explain it himself the second he arrived, but this is Ignis's head butler.
What?
What?
Oh, okay, yeah. Weapons? Maybe.
Yeah, you have a lot of nerve showing up here.
Just gonna slide in.
You rush forward, taking the butler by the collar of his jacket and lifting him off the ground. His expression would shift slowly, but curiously, he doesn't seem overly alarmed. I would not have disturbed the sanctity of your palace were it not important, sir. As I've said, forgive the intrusion. How did you even know where to find this place? I gotta hit this enter key better, I swear to God.
For once, I'm actually hitting it better than you, consistently.
Good job, Lilee. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to drop the ball when I'm talking, though. That's
Yeah,
where I
you get
consistently
distracted.
fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
My lady has asked that I visit your castle following her death to ensure the delivery of her final will and testament. He would carefully slip his hand into his pocket, drawing an envelope, sealed shut with wax. There would be rather elegant imprint on the wax that would be reminiscent of a thorned rose. Will and testament? Is this some sort of sick fucking joke? It is no joke, sir. She asked that I deliver this to you soon after her demise. However, you departed the manor rather swiftly last night. I was not given the proper chance to hand you her letter before you left. Therefore, I am now here to ensure her last order is executed properly. He dropped the man into the dirt, snatching the envelope from him. He would recover, brushing himself off, and giving you one final bow. I shall return to the manor now, sir. My sincerest apologies for your loss. He'd begin to leave the castle entirely, as quickly as he came. Fuck off!
God, even when they're dead, they somehow get the last laugh.
Oh my god.
Will and testament?
No,
You've
no,
gotta
no.
be
She's
actually
off a
joking.
fucking rocker, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
This
Do
is
we
a
want-
sick fucking joke, is it? Please tell me this
Do
is.
we read it? Like, what the fuck?
We just got done mourning our friends that we just lost, and now we have to read from that?
Hold on, let me...
It's your call.
Will. If you're reading this, Rex Vitter, then I may only assume that Benson successfully delivered my final will and testament into your hands. I'm writing this soon after you left my manor to prepare yourself for our dance of death. If you're as promising as I believe you are, you will have killed me in our final encounter. If so, I must congratulate you. You've successfully defeated the Supreme Ritualist of Ignis. Only 3 more to go, right? Or perhaps they've already fallen by the time you read this. As my time draws closer and closer, I've come to a decision regarding not only my knowledge, Rex Vitter, but my wealth as well. My family name is quite a notable one, even more so before the tragic fire that destroyed most of the name's holders. I'm certain you can piece that puzzle together. But for now, I believe some mysteries are left unsolved. Don't you? I, Cecilia Lancaster, the Supreme Ritualist of Ignis, give to you, Rex Vitter, my manor and my fortune. Over 1.5 million in gold coin will be found in a small bunker within the Lancaster Manor Gardens. But most importantly, to you, I also entrust priceless edict information. I give you the location of Lackham Fortress, the home of the remaining masses of Rowan Pierce's army. They house themselves over a cliff called the Edge of the World. I'm certain you will find good use for this information. Furthermore, I give to you the location of Rowan's Citadel, the prison he pulled from the abyss, from which he intends on ending it all. If I could not end this world on fire, then what's the point in letting Rowan have all the fun watching it burn? The Citadel will be located at the coordinates below. I am honored to finally face my equal, Rex. I'd hoped to have more dances with you, but with the world's end drawing near, I knew I couldn't wait any longer. I had to have you now. You are me, just as I am you. And through your eyes, I knew I shall watch more fires burn. Goodbye, Rex. And good luck. Cecilia Lancaster, the Supreme Ritualist of Ignis.
And I'd be the first to say, what the fuck?
Can I be the second to say, what the fuck?
Did she imply that she burned her own family alive?
What a twisted
It
witch.
sounded like that.
And that's coming from someone who's actually met witches. And they're pretty nice in comparison.
She really was more than crazy than Kane.
1.5 million gold?
That was the part.
Coordinates to
Yeah,
the fortress?
yeah.
That's
Coordinates to the
hundreds of-
Citadel?
That is hundreds of thousands of Enderium.
Why?
She said it herself. If she can't burn the world down, then why should Rowan do it?
She left her estate too.
I'm sure
And
That's
the
what it-
Yeah, you
location
said
of
that.
the remainder of his troops. Holy shit.
Okay.
Hmm.
How convenient.
Doesn't change her from being a monster, though.
That
Yeah, of course not.
definitely.
I don't even think it was because of a grand gesture of seeming to be good. She said it herself in the letter.
She just wants to watch the world burn.
Not that, but she sees Rex as her equal.
Mm-hmm.
Christ. If we've got coordinates, what are we waiting for? Let's end this.
Unfinished business.
You're right.
If
Plenty of time for that.
if we're all resigned to this fate and we know what we're going to do and we're all in agreement, and let this be your last day in Mythos. I guess it's time to say goodbye to everything you've ever known.
So it seems.
It's finally that time.
Hmm.
I think we all knew it was gonna happen eventually. Maybe not like
Yeah.
this, but yeah.
It's so
At
hard.
least we get to say goodbye.
That I will be happy. We at least get to say goodbye.
And who knows? There's always the chance we walk out of it alive. Then it's
Yeah.
better to cover all your bases.
Yeah.
Very much true.
I'm sorry, Lilee, but I don't think we'll be able to spare the time to trip over to Teramos.
No, I know.
I'm
Or-
pretty sure I'm a fugitive there anyways, so...
Aetheria, for that matter. Or the palace in the twilight.
We
It's
already
okay.
said our goodbyes in the Aether technically.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we said our goodbyes in the twilight, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it would hurt more to go to those places just to see them and say goodbye again.
Yeah.
yeah.
That just leaves Mythos.
And that just leaves making sure that everything is where you want it to be when you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess Ignis wrote her will. It's time to write ours.
Yeah.
What's this world gonna look like when we're gone?
I
You
hope
know,
beautiful.
we thought about
Hopefully
it, what it
it's-
looks like with Rowan Pierce, so we might need to think about it the other way around too now.
Mm-hmm.
How's it gonna turn? What becomes of everyone?
I'm hoping for the better.
Same.
I do too. I'm hoping that for once their destiny is in their hands.
yeah, me too.
So, I guess you guys know what that means, huh?
Yep.
It's our final
Yeah.
march.
It was an honor to serve you, Sir Rex.
And I'm honored to have you as my night butler.
Yes.
I was glad to help.
Thank you for helping us in Gaia. I'm glad we got to save a whole entire race of people with you.
No problem.
Though we haven't known each other for too long, thanks for being my friend.
For at some point I gotta get my clothes back. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, those have been shredded a
Fern.
long time ago, my man.
Consider this your eviction notice from my walls.
You know, you're a shitty lawyer, but you weren't a
I'm the
half
only
bad
lawyer
friend.
you have.
Yeah. I wanted to give you a little parting gift.
Please don't punch me.
No, I want you to have this. Just
Holy shit.
What
What
the
the
fuck?
fuck?
Isn't that your
careful when you
your-
don't that fucking thing.
Isn't that your magnum opus?
That thing kind of hurts.
It's
Stop pointing it at me.
I have one.
It has a mind of its own.
It looks so cool.
It's specifically you.
Wait, but Fern, isn't that like your prized possession?
yeah, but I think you guys could use it a lot better than I ever could.
Come here.
Thanks. You know, if things were different, I really would have liked to build more stuff with you guys.
Well,
Hey, Fern.
yeah.
I forgive you, man. I forgive you.
Sorry, I couldn't be the person you thought I was.
It doesn't matter now, alright? You're here with us now.
Thanks.
What do you guys think you're gonna do now?
I have no idea.
Me either.
Cat,
I will.
Hey.
listen. Thank you for being the best eyes and ears I could have ever had when dealing with that info hub. And thank you for keeping it a secret. We couldn't have gotten Bramunia without you.
Thanks for inviting me along.
You know, can you keep an eye out on Lowell for me while I'm gone?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out on it.
Thank you.
Hey, Taz. Thanks for being there when I needed you. Come here.
I'm glad that you actually let me stay at your place. Hold up. Hold up. Actually, before you leave, there's something I do want to give you. Use it.
Fucking Christ.
Use it.
Jesus
Please don't
Christ.
fall over holding it.
Are you sure?
Do you see her? She's already leaning on it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because as everyone, I always consider you my leader.
Thank you. I'm glad to be your leader, even if it was short-lived.
Yeah.
Cat, the entire time that I was fighting with you, I wanted to hate you, but I don't think I could ever bring myself to. The entire time I rationalized, then just said that what you did was unforgivable, but I still wanted to move past it. I guess I was just too stubborn.
You were always really stubborn. But
I'm sorry I couldn't give you more than gloves.
Rex, I don't think I would be here right now if it wasn't for you and all the vessels. At least the way I am. So
Then do me a favor and make something of that. You
I
may
will.
be dead, but you've got a chance at a new life. And this time I won't want it to be one that's indebted to us. I want you to make the best of it.
I'll do my best.
This fucking cat. I'm
Yeah,
gonna grab
please.
by the tail.
Oh. I saw the cat.
Oh my god.
You can't hide from me.
Man, I didn't even get to say my goodbyes.
Yeah.
Shit, she hid from me.
Is that ironic?
Was that a cat?
A little more than a cat.
Get out of the crates.
Not in the crates. Look up.
Oh.
Well,
Didn't I
get
blow
down
up
from
your
there. You don't even
shrine?
have wings anymore. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Turn into a cat and then land on all fours.
I can't turn into a cat anymore. That was a morphology potion.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I guess
Oh,
we have to
we'll
catch
jump.
you.
Don't break your
I'll-
legs.
And
I'll
Fern,
come
do
down
not mention the
I'll
shrine.
come down the normal way.
Do not mention the shrine.
I can catch. I've heard of a. Oh,
There's not stairs the normal way.
And Senshi.
Just jump, we'll catch you.
Yeah.
Everyone whispers as soon as she jumps.
If they're not around, you still gotta exterminate the other Lilees, okay?
That is my final duty. That is what I will do when you all leave.
There's other.
I will hunt them all down.
Oh my god.
What have you been
There's
doing
more
to
of you?
There's Candy.
I will
So-
hunt them all down.
First vessel.
Thank you.
What do you think of the world?
What am I really supposed to say here? I mean, it's realer than I thought it was, and I guess it's not half bad not being alone in it. I already heard what's going on with the everything over there. I was doing the stalking thing again. I guess it's still weird to be able to just walk up to people and be in casual conversation instead of just having to watch them and eavesdrop all the time.
And I'm gonna take it that you already know what you want to do.
You know, I wasn't gonna last much longer here anyways, so... What the hell else do I have to lose, huh?
And then this is the fall of the vessels. Do y'all want to say anything else, or?
I'm not normally good with goodbyes. I normally just leave without telling people because people don't tend to miss me. But, Benchi, thanks for protecting Onkar for all you did with everything.
It was an honor, Sir Trades. I do hope you find out what you are trading one day, though.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
What?
Just go for the moment.
Fern.
Not
Because
his
you
code
went-
name stuck.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It didn't. It definitely didn't. I'm glad you know that I never gave up on you.
Thanks for not
Don't-
giving up on me.
Don't give up on this world, and do me a big favor.
Mm-hmm.
Plant a garden.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Plant some flowers in your own world.
man. You too, I guess.
Cat,
Yeah?
thank you for being a really good friend.
You too.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Well,
Shall
you
we
can
move
go
on?
first. You can go first.
Well, we're, I guess on the topic of Cat, I was always kind of in between one complicated thing and another, but whenever oh my god, whenever we were able to talk it, you've got a solid mind and solid head on your shoulders. I don't know what it is, but thank you, Cat, for all the advice and everything.
Of course. Thank you too.
Your turn, Edict Butcher.
You don't have to call me that anymore. Senshi, I never truly got to sit down and have a chat with you, but honestly, it's been a ride knowing you. Glad to have you on our side.
Thank you. You truly seem like with a very strong individual.
You don't need to compliment me. I should be
Was-
complimenting you for keeping optimistic this whole time.
Well, it's been a long time since the Twilight. Managed to become a knight in training. You know, it's been fun.
Truly has been. Taz, much like Senshi here, I didn't really get to sit down with you, but it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too as well.
Hopefully if we walk away from this, I can get you a drink or something.
If we get out of this, drinks are on me.
To get out of this, you can use my bar.
You have a bar?
If we get out of this, I'm willing to go 2 nights in a row, once at Rex's and then that Ovex place as well.
I'll just live
Give me all
vicariously
the
through
free
you.
booze.
Let me know what the drinks taste like.
I don't even know if I still have a place. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm a fugitive.
If we
in
get
East
out
Haven,
of
but-
this, I'll let all of you punch me once.
I'll pass.
Oh my god.
Wow. Bar.
Cash in on that early.
Cheers.
Anyways, Kat, you're one of the first peacekeepers I ever indoctrinated into my guild. Thanks for being there every time.
It was an honor.
It was an honor. I would hug you right now if I didn't phase through you.
Oh. I mean, you could hand grab.
That's why I
Yeah,
handed
hand
out
hug.
flowers, because I'm not good with goodbyes.
Well, all I'm saying is for the rogue ones, Blood Oath always accepts those that have no direction anymore.
Oh yeah.
What's Blood Oath going to be? If we're all not here.
Bigger than me. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Of course.
I guess.
You guys, I told you I was his night butler.
Fern, continue making hellish towers
Look,
for
guys.
people.
Prepare
I did it.
yourself, Candy. And for the rest of you, you'll know who to talk to.
You better fucking do that garden.
I will.
Don't have much to prepare, but I'll do my best.
Kick his ass for us, alright?
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll miss
Lynn and
Nice
Florence
book.
would stand around the gravestones of Wolf, Mir, and Iris. Lynn glares at the ground hatefully. Damn it! That's another one!
Lynn.
Another damn outcast! Lost! Because of the fucking edict! Because of Rowan fucking Pierce!
Lynn. It will be okay.
I didn't expect you guys to still be here. What's that supposed to mean? You think that we're heartless because we'd rather stay neutral in your damn war? I don't care what you say. He points to Mir's grave. That kid was one of us! We were all the same! Rowan's damn experiments! He was our comrade, for God's sake! Just because we're isolated pieces of shit doesn't mean we don't feel when one of us dies on us! Florence places a hand on Lynn's shoulder. This is exactly what I thought would happen if we engaged. He'd just pick us off. So I didn't want to go to war! He snaps at you all. The edict chews us up and spits us back out! The story never fucking changes! We'll just keep losing friends until we're left with nothing! Is that all we owe to Rowan Pierce? We're nothing? I'll make him regret making us!
Lynn!
Florence coughs. You notice that Blank nearby would glance in your directions, noticing the small conflict.
I know you're upset, but you can't lose it. Otherwise, you'll die.
He's right, Lynn.
I can't die! You know I can't die!
You will! You will die. Because you're too stubborn to let it go.
Let it go? They're killing us, Florence! was an idiot for indulging in this war shit, so I'll go end it myself if I have to, if that's what keeps the outcasts alive!
And if you die, then what? We all suffer with your loss too.
Florence glares at him, hacking and coughing as he finishes his statement. Flo, don't push yourself.
We've all lost something today. Too much. That's why we can't rush into battle. It's a death wish.
We'll handle Rowan ourselves. You won't have to worry about him ever again.
You're shitting me. Alone? You won't even bring us to help you? What sort of bullshit is this? I team up with you people to be part of your war, and you won't even let us see it through to the end?
Vessels. I support you.
Flo, come on!
Then the vessels have done so much for us. You're right. We're lost outcasts today. Therefore, I think it's time we put our spirits to rest and let the vessels finish this.
You're just too much of a coward to do things yourself. Not me!
It's to keep you safe, Flynn. I don't care how indestructible you are. Rowan can take souls.
Lynn is quiet. So that's it. You're just leaving us? You promised that you would make sure the world keeps spinning, and that the outcasts would stick around in your city. Who's to say they won't kick us out when you're not around?
You know they won't do that. They let us stay all this time.
How am I supposed to learn how to read if you're not around, huh?
I could try to help with that if you want. Blank.
Blank would float over, leaving her other group.
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. I know that it's probably not easy without the vessels around, and it will be difficult to adjust in the world and learn we wanted to learn without them. But I think that just means we have the opportunity to show them that we'll be okay without them. If you'd like, I was a librarian and a researcher before I died. I know how to read and write at a high level. I could help you at the Raven Guard Library whenever you like.
Library? That's one of those places with a lot of books in it, right?
Exactly. You can visit any time. You could even bring your friends if you'd like. And if something happens in Vanguard, not that I think it will, Vanguard is a wonderful city. Raven Guard will always accept you.
So, we'll be okay. We'll all be okay.
Then would go quiet. You swear you see him smile a bit. Goodbye, you guys. It's nice working with you. Blank, Morella, Caspian, and Ava would all stand nearby Lynn and Florence outside the castle. They'd be having their own conversation as spirits, while Morella would be reading through a book, her eyes narrow.
So we will need a good amount of spiritists to make the gloves.
If I recall correctly, it was a rather simple ritual to make them. It only requires resources.
I'm hardly worried about the resources. I have plenty in my home. But I would prefer to have more information on the ritual before I perform it.
Perform what exactly, if I may ask? Oh, vessels. Hello there. I hope we are not in your way. We may move it if you'd like.
Morella closes her book, looking up at you all.
I'm using some of Rex's occult research to try and make more of those ethereal gloves.
Ethereal. Morella motions to Blank's hands.
Caspian has been...
Caspian's.
Caspian...
She motioned to Blank's hands, but talked about Caspian, so it was like, huh? Anyway, keep going.
Caspian has been struggling to keep up with the housekeeping since he can't touch any of the objects he's polishing. And I know several other ghosts in Ravengard whose names we know have been having difficulties as well.
Plot hole, because I'm pretty sure it was already stated that it gave Caspian gloves, but glad to see you're taking initiative then.
Certainly someone must if you're busy with this war effort,
She pauses, doing a bit of a double take as she looks down at her books and then back up at you.
You all look rather sickly. Are you all right?
I doubt it. After what they just experienced, it's only natural to feel ill at their loss.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend in any way.
No. It's not about that. We just have a lot on our minds.
I can tell.
Do you require any tea, perhaps? I'd be more than happy to brew you some classical Twilian beverages to soothe your minds. Mella would close her book and tuck it under her arm. Meanwhile, Ava would slowly begin to approach Lilee.
Hello, Lilee.
Ava?
She frowns as you stare at her suspiciously.
I realize that you have no reason to trust me, but I would like to apologize for the things I did to you while I was a voidal spirit. I was a cruel and vindictive being, and I was unable to stop myself with the darkness completely corrupting my soul. I didn't mean to do all those horrible things. I hope you can forgive me.
Morella looks at the child sympathetically.
You have nothing to apologize for, child.
I want to make things right. I don't want you to be afraid of me, Lilee.
I'm not afraid of you. I know that wasn't you. That was just a voidal spirit pretending to be a little girl.
Ava's expression lights up, and she beams at you.
Thank you so much for understanding. All I wanted to do was make amends.
Morella looks back up at you all.
Fuck.
Feeble.
My question before still stands, Vessels. You're not looking well. If it's not about that, then what has you in so much distress?
We came here to say goodbye, Morella. Feeble.
I'm really bad about it when I'm reading. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Beats. It's a problem. When you were reading, I was consistently before you. Just saying. Just throwing that one out there.
I don't recall.
I was
The only thing I want thrown out there is Rex's
Those things have changed.
Goodbye.
I don't understand. Are you going somewhere?
We're going to fight Rowan, and we might not come back.
But that's not... It's not right. You always come back.
Your Majesty, you cannot be serious. Morella would look down.
I see. I suppose that's an appropriate reason to be distressed, isn't it?
She rubs her arm.
I'm not sure what to say.
We just wanted to make sure we didn't leave without saying goodbye first.
Leaving without a goodbye? That sounds rather familiar, doesn't it?
Morella casts a playful glare at Rex before she chuckles.
I appreciate you taking the time to say goodbye. Doesn't make your decision any easier, but I suppose it does help. At the very least, you're learning,
She would try to smile, but she cannot help but sigh melancholy.
I admired you, Vessels, you know. When we first met and I was imprisoned by Cirium, you were rather foolish little boys and girls. You were still curious with that sparkle in your eyes to learn all this world had to offer. Researching with you, helping you defeat nightmares, facing my old coven in your defense, all of those experiences are what caused me to realize just how strong you really were. And I'm not just speaking physically.
That was crisp.
It was crisp. It was
That was
so
really
That wasn't
crisp.
even me. I don't know who did that.
Who did that?
I even came to realize that
She would stare at Rex for a moment before she would shake her head.
I have somewhere I can belong. You helped me to locate a beautiful ghost town like Ravengard, and I don't plan on leaving that place anytime soon. Even in your absence, I will continue to head the spirits there and grow as a witch. I swear it. And who knows?
She glances toward the two covens, who would be speaking inside the courtyards of the castle with Griffin and Rorik. Specifically, she'd be looking at Rorik.
Perhaps I'll even manage to find some new games to play while I'm here.
Yeah, I don't like that look for some reason.
I'm not sure of what to do with myself. If you are gone, Your Majesty, who may I serve to make up for my failures in life?
You can always live in Ravengard with the rest of us, Caspian. We'd be happy to have you.
I suppose I would not mind working alongside fellow spirits.
Ravengard is a home to spirits and the living alike. We welcome anyone who needs a place to stay or those in need of purpose. Especially since most of us ghosts don't have a purpose ourselves.
Well, you can figure it out together then.
Vessels, thank you for everything. Without your help, I would be a lonely spirit stuck in a haunted library. But now, I can be so much more. I can help the people with my newfound powers. I can use my knowledge to protect those I care about. Even if you're not there, I'll always hold you in my heart. Well, my ethereal heart.
You opened my eyes to the possibilities that this world is more than just my own perceptions of it. I will live a worthwhile life in your honor.
You remembered my name and my identity long after I fell. I owe my very existence in the spiritual form to you.
You never gave up on me, even when I wasn't worth saving. We all owe you something. We'll never forget you.
Thank you, guys. All of you. Goodbye.
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm just being quiet when I can be?
It hurts so much.
Oh. I thought it was hard in the aether.
It's like, at least we say it. Cassio looks out towards the horizon quiet. Oh,
I
nope.
think that was a wait.
Wait, told to wait.
Yeah.
We'll come back to Cassio later.
Good job reading that, Cam, right as you finished reading the dialogue.
No, it's all good.
We can come back to
Okay,
Cassio.
we're fine.
Yeah, we'll go back to Cassio.
Yeah, if we can just look back around.
Alright, over here.
Which one do we click on?
So many of them.
Any of them?
I don't know if this is two different.
Did you get any of the stragglers on the way out?
Morgana.
Lilee.
Oh, sorry. I'm so deep into your eyes.
Oh no, I have the wrong resource pack.
It's
Yeah,
not
me.
talking. Oh,
The light and dark covens would all be crowded around Rorik. Griffin stands nearby, watching the interaction while practically drooling. Oh, wow! So many babes in one place. How come they're all interested in you, Rorik?
What can I say?
Oh my god.
You want to kiss right now?
Huh? What have you ever read for Rorik?
I thought I read for one of them, and I'm like, I don't know which one.
might have
And
been
then you
Griffin?
immediately did
shit, you
Griffin,
might have been
and so I was like,
Griffin.
maybe I'll just.
I don't remember.
I
I
guess
did
I'm.
do
I don't
Griffin.
know.
I'll be Rorik.
What can I say? I'm a lady magnet.
You're an ass.
Oh, please. Don't flatter yourself. We're simply interested in your aura. Your personality is, well, less than appealing.
Hey!
What about Rorik is so interesting?
He emanates power that is reminiscent of our own. How interesting.
Please, ladies, there's plenty of me to go around. Rorik would begin to sweat a bit as the two covens surround him.
Are you a follower of Calypso as well? Perhaps he uses similar magic as our covens do.
A delinquent like him. Certainly the goddess has more class on who she allows to worship her.
I don't like him.
You don't really like anyone, Blake.
Did Marshy just say who?
She glares at Rex before they turn their attention back to Rorik. This is slowly turning into a very complicated situation. I'd help me out of this one, Vessels? Maybe?
I'm a follower of Calypso.
Holy shit, you're kidding me.
Yeah, I love her work. Great goddess, one of my favorites. Pray to her every night. You want me to show you later?
You're really gross. You know that. Right?
Yeah, shit.
My god.
Classy, Griffin, classy. Rorik learned a lot about Calypso from an old friend. That's all, really.
Got to get decked and
Griffin?
fucking
Not
murdered.
so much.
Rorik looks at you in surprise.
I see. So you had some sort of acquaintance who worshipped the goddess? Perhaps he was the dog of some other coven.
Even so, that does not explain his aura.
You must have experience using light magic of some kind. Specifically the sort of light magic that is taught by disciples of the moon goddess herself.
I mean, I guess I do. What the hell? Listen, ladies, it's true that I learned a good amount of magic from an old friend. But a lot happened between then and now, and needless to say, the moon goddess gave me her blessing and gave me powers. There, I said it.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What? You mean you're pulling chicks this fine and you got blessed by a moon goddess? What? Was she hot?
That's the question you're asking me.
Yeah.
The moon goddess would bless a bandit.
I mean, I wasn't a bandit back then. That part came later.
And you did not think to join your friend's coven when you were given this kind of blessing?
Okay, cut the coven part. There's no coven in my story, okay?
Sorry to be interrupting, but we do have something important to say.
This is important, but I kind of want to watch Griffin get smacked.
Oh, me too.
You shut your ass up.
Yes, amazing! Something important. Let's focus on that and not on me for a second. I get tension, but not this much. Is something wrong, Vessels?
We're gonna take on Rowan. Alone. It could get deadly. So... we wanted to say goodbye.
Nyx's eyes widen when you mention your plan. Still, she remains silent.
Deadly. I laugh at the thought that something is capable of destroying you. I've seen what you vessels are capable of, and I sincerely doubt you'll be defeated by a single man. It's not just about death, however. You believe that you may become trapped, perhaps? Incapable of escaping and returning to us?
You're leaving forever?
I like this conversation better when I was the center of it. This one is way too depressing.
We don't know if we're coming back.
Morgana and Mona would glance at one another before sighing, turning back to you. If, by chance, you do not return, I want you to know, Vessels, that Silvervale is in your debt. Bringing you into our humble town was possibly the best decision we have made, even if it was not under the best circumstances. And Lilee needs to get better at clicking.
Shut, it just came up, it just came up, it just came out. Okay, yeah. Woo! We're gonna miss you. You were really kind to me. You made me feel more confident in myself, and I think any of our sisters would agree if they were here now.
I say good riddance. If you do cease to exist, my coven may forget our poor performance against just one of you.
Man, I don't want to think of what this world would be without you guys. You're some of the most fun I ever had! I guess some people just gotta go, right?
Yeah. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with some of you, but I'm gonna miss you. We all are.
Hang on, what am I supposed to do while you're gone? Can't just happily drink with Brandy if you're dead. I'll become a depressed drinker. You realize how bad that is? Depressed drinkers are some of the worst kind of people. I want to be on a happy buzz.
Look, Griffin, you'll learn when you're my age that people come and go. You can't really stop it. All you can do is honor their memory. It's always someone's time out there in the big blue world.
Oh, you're really making me feel better there, Rorik.
The point is, stop being so self-centered. If you're sad about them leaving, think about how they feel. Griffin looks back up at you all and hangs his head.
You're right. I'm sorry.
That's one of the first times you've ever apologized.
Shut up and just stay safe. And good luck. It's the most sentiment you're getting out of me.
Rorik smirks and salutes you all. Vessels, it's been an honor. Quietly, you hear Nyx mutter a single statement.
Good luck. You'll need it.
There's no sarcasm in her tone. In fact, she sounds sincere.
Thank you, guys. I mean that.
Ah, fuck, this one's gonna suck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You ready for the most one-sided conversation you guys will ever have?
Yes,
Yeah.
sad meowing. Atticus might bite my ass. Let's go.
Atticus, Ozzy, Harmony, and Beastia would all sit around the training area, talking with one another.
I have never seen people die like that. Especially not people that me know.
Did you see Rexman? Looks pretty sad, didn't he?
Not even my pretty feathers cheered him up. I think he's very upset.
People die every day, especially in a war. It's nothing new.
Maybe it was new to him? I want to help him. I don't like it when he's sad. I like it when he's smiling.
Thanks, Beastia.
Vex!
She quickly stands up.
Are you okay?
Rexy, hello. Please don't be sad. I'm so pretty. You can't be sad when you look at me, alright? Rexman, come on! I got plenty more strong vassals. Like me! Look how strong and mighty I am in my armor!
Make him take it off, and glares into my eyes. If you don't remove it, I will eat the cat.
No, you're not eating Ozzy. He's not food.
What the fuck are they going on about?
It's really hard to follow.
Yeah,
I just
I'm just
said it's
like
not along.
I'm just concerned about the he's
Yeah.
not food part. Like,
Pitiful.
yeah, what?
I bet it wouldn't even taste good. I'd probably kill you from the inside with how powerful I am.
Let me swat you once and you will perish. Try me!
Please do not try him. Cat is very small in comparison to dog. Cat would not win against dog.
Guys! Let's just be serious for a second, okay? I've got something to tell you.
Yes, of course, anything for you, Rexy. What is wrong? Why are you so sad? Is there anything I can do? I love you, Rexy, please.
Something actually wrong? I mean, upset you with that vassal comment. You're not gonna stop petting me, are you?
Rex, what is wrong? I want to help. I do not like it when you are sad.
Yeah, I gotta go away for a while. Maybe forever.
What?
Forever? That's like a really long time, I'm pretty sure.
Forever means for the rest of your life, Cat. And then even longer.
That is a long time. I was right. X-Men, you can't go that long. My 9 lives won't be able to take it. That's not fair, Rexy. Where are you going for so long, and why can't I go with you? None. None. I mean it, none of you can go with me. It's for your own safety. Safety's for nerds. I got plenty of lives to spare. I don't care about safety. I want to stay with you, Rexy. Why can't I go?
I can take care of myself. I can turn into lots of strong animals. I can protect you. And Dollface, I can protect everyone. I may not be very good at being human, but I am very good at being loyal and...
Beastia would start to tear up.
I really like the ritualists. I don't want to lose Rex.
I managed to go take a piss and they're still barking and meowing and everything.
I'm sorry, Beastia. I have to go.
I can be really small. I will go in your pocket, and then you wouldn't have to worry about me.
I am very small too. I can fit on your shoulder or in your coat. You can trust me, Rexy. I got claws like no other. I can slash at your enemies.
All of you. You're giving me a headache. A true warrior at times must fight his battles alone. If you have any respect for your human, you will respect his wishes.
But I don't want to have to leave my human. I kind of like my human. I love Rexy. How can you tell me to leave him?
Then be glad he cares for you enough to spare your lives. He has the integrity to leave the innocent out of his pursuits for bloodshed. It is honorable, to some extent.
But Rex won't come back. I want him to come back.
Have some dignity. If you're all as strong as you say, then you can't allow your emotions to better you. Hold your head high and move forward. You have further battles of your own.
Thanks, Atticus.
Silence. I dislike the sniffling that war brings about in the weak. I will only surround myself with those strong enough to stand on their own 2 feet. We are proud animals. We do not need the love of a human to validate our strength.
I got along without you before, Rex, man. If I gotta do it again, I will. 'Cause I'm the strongest vessel you got. And it's gotta mean something, right?
I don't want to go with Arhos. I wanted to stay with Vex and Dollface.
How about you take care of Dollface for me? Okay, Beastia? Beastia hesitates, but slowly. She nods.
Okay, I'll take care of Dollface. I promise, no matter what.
I will forever love you and miss you, Rexy, but if you have to go, then I will try to understand, and maybe someone else close to you will have further use for me, and they will think I'm pretty and unique and perfect too, just like you, but I will never forget you.
You fought well, Dread. I'm certain you will fight just as valiantly in your next life.
Thanks, guys. You were great. I'll see you around.
Tough conversation?
I guess it's my turn. God, this is gonna be so hard to do.
Hey, you got this, Justin, okay?
God, I really don't want to do this, but I have to.
I'm here with you, okay? Do it together.
This thing would open up. Server, please. There we go. As you approach the siblings, it would appear that the two are in a deep conversation before cutting themselves off as they notice you all approach.
Vessels! To what do we owe the pleasure of your sudden visit? Is there any assistance you need?
All of you remain quiet as you look over to Justin, who you feel is the most appropriate to inform the siblings of the mission you will be departing on soon. Is everything okay, Vessels? Why the silence? Toby, Blair, there's something I need to tell you. The siblings would respond with a reason of worry with the looks on their faces. Blair in particular would approach Justin, laying one of her hands gently on one of his cheeks. A tear begins to form from one of his eyes.
Justin? You know you could tell us anything. We're here for you all, remember? What is it that you want to tell us?
Blair would look into Justin's eyes, and as he glances back, you notice that the look on his face turns warm. This is most likely gonna be the last time we see each other. Blair would take her hand off of Justin's cheek as her brother would approach closer as well. What? Are you saying that right, bud? What do you mean last time?
Please tell me you're joking, Justin. This can't be true, right?
There is no stopping the tears that are now coming from Justin's eyes. It's true. I'm afraid. So I wanted to say one last goodbye. Blair would drop everything she is doing to embrace her guild leader, and who she considers as her best friend. The emotions suddenly ran high, with Blair now shedding tears as a result.
No, please don't go, Justin. I don't want you to go. I need you to stay.
She would continue her embrace as you all watch. I'm so sorry. There was just no other way to put this. I'm so sorry. What exactly? Are you all going on a death mission or something? Because by the sound of your voice, it would appear so. Blair would continue to cry in Justin's arms. She very much doesn't want her best friend to go.
We're going to go on a hunt, finally kill Rowan, and we may not make it out alive.
Toby's eyes would widen as Blair would loosen her grip on Justin, allowing her to look up at all of you. Oh, I see. It's that serious, huh? Much like his sister before, a tear begins to slowly form in one of his eyes. Blair would then look back to Justin as she was eager to say something to him.
Justin,
The atmosphere seems to have come to a calming stance. Blair, you can tell me anything, alright? I'm here for you, remember? Blair's expression would soften to a slight smile while still having tears run down her eyes, but not as much as before.
if this really is goodbye, and we may never see you again, I just wanted to say thank you one last time for everything, and I mean everything. Thank you for saving us when we needed it. Thank you for pulling us up from the darkness, and just thank you so much.
Blair would seem to hesitate for a second, but gathered enough confidence to say what she needed to say.
I love you so much.
Her response would send a wave of surprise around you all, even Justin. Blair! Blair would be quick to silence Justin, but also give off a smile in his direction.
Just promise me that if you do win this fight against the man who took our lives, to come find us afterwards. Please, promise me, Justin.
Blair would rest her head on Justin's chest once more, not wanting to let go. I promise. I promise you with all my heart. I promise. The two would smile at one another before Blair finally let go. Allowing her brother to approach, he stood in front of Justin and rested one of his hands on one of Justin's shoulders. Guess this is goodbye, huh? Tobias would continue to lightly shed tears from his eyes. He's trying to be strong in a moment like this. You kick his ass for me, alright? Tobias would then look at you, all before standing. Toby would look at all of you standing before him. That goes for all of you as well. Bring this war to an end. For all of us. For Mythos.
We will.
Tobias would give you all a confident smile before looking back at Justin. Thank you, Justin. I know I don't say it enough, but truly, thank you for everything you have done for both me and Blair. You better not die out there. I'll kill you myself if you do. You know, I'll just walk it off. The two share a laugh as Toby finally embraces Justin. Blair would soon join the embrace as well. The three would shed tears and give a few laughs before letting go with one another.
Goodbye, Justin. And farewell to you all, vessels. I bid you a safe journey.
Same here. It's been an honor. You all nod in agreement, bidding them a farewell. okay.
They'll be fine.
I know they will.
Trent and Anne would stand at the gates of the castle. Out of everyone, they seemed to be the most calm, although they would be rather quiet. As you approached, Trent would bow respectfully. Greetings, vessels. I just want to personally apologize for your loss. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you all. Well, I did not know the Supreme Ritualist well. They seem to be genuine and kind-hearted individuals. I'm certain that Lieutenant Arhos and the Indo shall honor their sacrifice.
Thanks. We just wanted to come and say goodbye to you guys.
Lilee?
Oh, I voice Anne?
And I don't know what other woman would.
Okay. Goodbye, huh?
Meaner.
Oh, goodbye, huh?
Are you going somewhere?
We're going to fight Rowan alone. We're saying our goodbyes just in case, well, you know.
Ah. I see. The twins glanced at one another before they would both salute to you. It was an honor to fight at your side, vessels. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. After all we've seen of your capabilities, I'm certain that you will be victorious in the end, and you shall rid this world of the darkness.
You're good. Hopefully, you're better than him. Otherwise, we're all screwed.
After this war, what are you two gonna do? What will we do? I suppose... They think about it for a moment. I suppose we shall return to our home country, to the headquarters of the conglomerate, where we shall give our full report on the events that transpired here, alongside Lieutenant Arhos.
If they'll even believe us.
Oh, come now, Anne. They must believe us.
A bunch of immortal beings appeared out of thin air and defeated the most powerful dark being in existence.
I see your point.
I'm actually kind of impressed you guys have your lives together. So take that as a first in this castle.
Yeah, my god.
We try, at least.
Someone has to be responsible in this army.
Everyone in this army is quite impressive in their own regards. And that includes you, vessels. As I said before, we wish you luck. Farewell. And we thank you for your services.
Thanks, you two. See you around.
I wish I had my life that well.
Oh, this group.
A valid point. If we make it out of this, what are we doing?
What a pairing here.
We'll figure it out as we go. Well, first of all, getting drunk at 2 bars.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, you bet.
You know, if I survive this, I think I would want to go with the twins in our house. I want to give this report with them.
That'd be cool.
You notice that Ren, Alice, and Anirium would all be gathered together with within the castle. Strangely enough, they seem to be having fun together, and to be joking with the pirates just as an old friend would.
Wait, okay. Hang on.
Oh shit, I'm still speaking. Ren wipes away tears, composing herself.
When you call people Mortalis Rimala, you've been calling them worthless mortal this entire time? Correct. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's not even passive-aggressive, that's just straight up aggressive. Love that. Oh no. Oh god, oh god. Please do not tell me you guys are getting along right now.
They all turn to you.
Oh, hey there, Vessels. I hope you're all doing okay. I know it's not easy to lose a part of your team and all.
Anne would stare at you all for some time. Eventually, she would just sigh.
In my world, Death is seen as a reason to celebrate. Those who died before you were too weak to prosper in the world, and therefore you were gifted with another day, another chance at survival. However, in your world, death is a punishment. I felt a strange pain in my chest every time I looked up upon the gravestones. I understand that my life shall continue without the existence of the mortalis vermala. That has never bothered me up until now, but I find myself emotionally vulnerable now, more than anything else at the loss of not a rival, but a friend.
Wow. And this world really has changed you, hasn't it?
It hasn't changed my clicking skills,
You're really bad.
which are non-existent.
Who wants to do it?
This will get pushed out till 4 in the morning, and it will be you.
Oh my god.
What?
Shit, dude. Oh god.
Oh
No
my god,
sleep.
it's already 12.
I'm okay with this. I'll just drink a shit ton of coffee.
I'm not.
In the past, I would have scoffed at such a statement. I still believe you mortalis to be weaker than the Hellstone Dreads. You're far more emotional and feeble and small. You're not even fireproof.
Really hammering it in, aren't you?
I could go on, but I have learned more from your world than I anticipated. I learned how to care,
She scowls.
how entirely irksome.
Welcome to Rem, I guess.
And you're never gonna guess who she chose to do that little growth. Wait, fuck. And you're never going to guess what she chose to do with that little growth in character.
Lilee gets provided a line guide as Ren leans forward, putting an arm around Ren's shoulders.
When this entire war effort is over, Nerium here is going to join the Sirens. Ow, burning flesh. Holy shit, girl, your skin is burning hot.
Ren quickly withdraws her hand, blowing on her sleeve while Ellis helps put her out, and just smirks.
Indeed. I have found these pirates to be rather entertaining. Unlike you, they support the wreaking of havoc across this realm. They enjoy causing chaos for the remaining mortalis of Rem, and I find such activities to be enticing.
Well, but what about the Nether? Didn't you want to go back home? And pauses.
I do. One day. But for now, I believe I've only begun to learn about Rem. Perhaps against my better judgment, I've decided there's far too much to explore in this world to pass up.
Cool, right?
Well, I'll be an unstoppable crew. With a Hellstone Dread in our crew, the other pirates shall tremble in fear. And further villages will bend to our whims under the threats of being burned to the ground.
No, maybe not that.
I'll be respected and feared once more across the world. You'll hear stories of my villainy, vessels, just you wait.
She pauses.
You don't seem nearly as excited as I thought you would be. We just wanted to come over and say goodbye. The war will end soon. You know.
Can I get like a sticker that I can put everywhere that just said Lilee sucks at clicking?
Shut.
I will get
Is
a
that
cricket.
all?
She smirks.
Well, I suppose I can't exactly blame you for getting sentimental. It seems like only yesterday that I was threatening to destroy your entire city and extort it into economic oblivion. Those were good times, weren't they?
Alice just blinks at Ren before looking back at you all.
When you say goodbye, what do you mean?
I'm not sure if we'll survive the final battle.
I swear I didn't click it that late this time. I swear. I promise.
I too suck at cooking.
That worked.
That
They all
was
go quiet,
crisp.
glancing at one another, unsure of what to say. That's when N would walk forward and chuckle.
I'm not surprised that the Draylock Ramallah is pessimistic. After all, you struggled to defeat me, remember?
She tilts her head, becoming a bit more serious for just a moment.
But you still did. Therefore, you're strong. You were spared by natural selection and given a second chance to survive in this world. Do not waste your chance. I know that you are capable of great things. I have witnessed such feats that even shock me. Me, Enerium. So, I know that you will be fine, no matter what happens. For if you are not, you'll embarrass me. You don't want to embarrass me, right? Perhaps it's goodbye, but it will not be goodbye forever. I know it.
Thanks, son. Goodbye.
Bye. I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember Ren threatening my city as fondly as she does.
That was an interesting time.
That was a pretty nice memory for me. Didn't she
my
do it while
God.
she was drunk?
Yeah,
I
she had a whole
remember-
map on her table and
like,
everything.
I
did a
literally
lot of
remember when
things
we
drunk.
walked into her office and saw the map for the first time. We went, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit!
Good old days.
Malachite and Nora hang their heads.
That entire thing outside was a total bummer.
That was called a funeral, Nora. Perhaps next time you wouldn't be so disrespectful as to sleep through it!
It's not my fault. I get sleepy when I'm sad.
Then I wish you were silent more often. You're far less troublesome when you're unconscious.
Are funerals not a thing in the Twilight or something?
No, in fact, they're not. We don't die. We are immortal. Unlike, well, you are immortal, but my point still stands.
I suck at clicking.
Was that actually a line? Or
No.
I felt like it could have
I'm
been.
glad, yeah, thank you. I'm glad my improvisational skills are top notch.
Panicked.
Yeah, that was good. That was
They
good.
are. Perhaps not in Nora's region, however.
Usually when people die, we burn their bodies into ashes and then we spread the ashes around their favorite thing. And then we have a party with lots of food and more fire.
Their ceremonies are far less dignified.
I like our ceremonies. They're not downers like Rem funerals. What kind of sad ceremony has fun in the name? It's so misleading.
We gotta talk, you two.
Marsh even pronounced.
Certainly. Anything to change the topic. What might you wish to speak about?
We gotta go soon, and possibly for forever. Malachite hesitates.
Ah, I see.
Malachite lowers his head.
Well, I suppose if that is what you wish, I'm not one to stop you.
Wait, that's it? No pushback, no nothing, like anything? Nothing? What? All of that?
Malachite tilts his head.
No? Why would I try to stop you? Did you think I relied on you to remain in this world? I came to Rem because I wished to learn all I could of your kind. But I suppose without you around, I would simply find something new to observe.
Malachite crosses his arms.
Perhaps your presence was refreshing. After all, you are intelligent, powerful, and better company than some people.
He shoots a glare at Nora.
But I never relied on said presence.
Are you guys gonna go back to the Twilight then?
Think for the hydrate, Ava?
Don't be absurd. I just got here. Do you really think I would leave so quickly? Preposterous. There's more to learn and more to be seen in this new realm. I would hate to leave it so soon. And I can always return to the Twilight Forest when my studies are complete. No doubt upon my return I shall have far surpassed my mother and older brother Azurite.
And I'll be there with Malachi every step of the way.
I would rather that you weren't. Just go back home, for Christ's sake, Nora!
Never! We're together till the death do us part!
Spare me your pointless romantics.
Well, it seems we've got nothing to worry about here. You know what you're doing. Take care, you two.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Yeah, thank you for the hydrate.
Damn, y'all are getting hydrates?
Yeah, it was.
They shouldn't be in there. Run away.
Oh, run away.
Wait, should they be in there? Wait. I'm on coke.
Thank you, Slytherin.
You're
on what? You're on
Thank
what?
you. I'll always be around.
What?
Huh? I'm confused.
I guess
Oh,
it,
yeah.
no, they are.
There's my hydrate.
There's my hydrate. I got something for you to hydrate on.
Thank you for the hug. I like hugs.
Please.
I love hugs, actually.
My God.
I adore hugs.
No, my chat's simping again.
Oh yeah, the R host. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Tabby,
Oh,
our
that's
host
fair.
Dawn, Lucy, and London would all stand in the meeting room, discussing with one another their next plan of action with heavy hearts.
With the sacrifice of the Supremes, we've gained an opening. If what the vessel said was true, then Rowan can no longer call upon the power of their souls to strengthen himself.
Even so, he's infused with someone making so much goddamn noise right now. Even so, he's infused with an eldritch god of darkness. It won't be easy to defeat him, and even if we did manage to find a way to call him to the All-Knower, we'd have to pinpoint his current location.
Every cultist talks about an Alacrum fortress. He could just be hiding there with the rest of the Alacrum edict.
He's not there. He's at a place called the Citadel. They all look up to face you in surprise.
Vessels, are you sure you're well enough to join the meeting? We wouldn't want to burden you with further responsibility, considering everything that had happened. What do you mean he's at a Citadel? Tabitha, what? If they're ready to go back to work, I don't see the need to dance around them or throw some big pity party. People die. The worst thing you can do is wallow around not doing anything because of it. They'd want us to keep working at the defeating Rowan. So that's what I'm gonna do, folks.
London would give Tabby an impressed expression for a moment, before looking back at all of you.
The Citadel is where Jester was imprisoned in the Abyss. Apparently, that place is now in Rem?
Of course. I recall you mentioning such a place, Rex. Oh, fuck. I hit enter way too early, and now we're boned for, like, the foreseeable future.
Is the next one that big?
told us. Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
If only custom NPCs weren't complete dicks, vessels.
Or someone went live in Discord.
What the fuck? No, I just looked at my window just turned white.
What?
Is it raining?
Or
Or was it a nuclear explosion?
was it
It's
a
raining.
tornado?
God bless. Okay.
Oh my God.
Preferred
I'll try
alternative
to
to the
send it to
nuclear
heaven for
explosion.
a
I was gonna say,
I
did
mean,
a
yeah,
power
it sounds
flash
like
happen?
lightning, but
Could you imagine how insane it would be to die to a nuke live on Twitch?
Shut up!
I recall you mentioning such a place, Rex. When you told us what happened to you at the Abyss and how you managed to escape. I can only assume the Citadel is the same place you fought Jester.
Knowing that he's in a place called the Citadel doesn't tell us where he is. Do you know the exact location of this Citadel?
We do now. Look at this.
Thank you for the hug and head pat. It's appreciated.
Don't scare us like that, Rex.
Yeah, bro, my heart leapt out of my chest.
What with the flash of white in my window?
Yeah, you freaked out. It made me concerned.
Yeah, because my window went white! Rex would place Ignis's will on the table before them all. London would reach toward it, but Tabby snatches it away, flipping through the pages.
Ah, if you're reading this, I'm dead. I give you my fortune. Cecilia Lancaster, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here.
Tabby narrows her eyes, setting the book down for everyone to see now.
To you, I entrust priceless edict information. I give you the location of the Alacrum Fortress, the home of the remaining masses of Rowan Pierce's army. They house themselves over a cliff called the Edge of the World. The Edge of the World? I've heard of this before.
Yeah, didn't the Outcast mention it one time, Rex?
I've read about such a place. It's an ancient landmark, a cliff that cuts so deep into the terrain of Mythos.
And some say there's no bottom. It simply drops into the void itself. Dark monsters crawl from the chasm and attack any who dare look into the abyss below.
How fittingly morbid.
I guess it would only make sense that the edict would hide there. Such a location is tainted by the legends and horror stories created there that the Indo would never think to investigate it for suspicious activity.
And they hid in plain sight all this time.
There's more. Keep reading, Tabby.
Furthermore, I give to you the location of Rowan's Citadel, the prison he pulled from the abyss for which he intends on ending it all. If I could not end this world in fire, yeesh! She definitely had some loose screws, huh? Then, what's the point in letting Rowan have all the fun watching it burn? The Citadel will be located...
Tabby stops.
Holy shit! She really just gave us everything, huh, folks?
London would flip to the first page. Oh, well. From the Supreme Ritualist of Ignis? I suppose if she anticipated her own defeat... she knew there was no use withholding any more information from you vessels. She laid it all out for you. A final testament to her honor.
I'm starting to think that everyone in the edict is nothing but an enigma or fucking nuts.
Oh,
I can't
Enigma.
enigma. Enema.
Yeah, I heard enema too.
And then an enemy. Enemy.
Okay, well, what are we waiting for then? We know where the army is hiding and where Rowan plans to end the world. Let's go take out their leader and then strike the rest of them down, alright, folks?
That's the thing. We actually think it's best if you guys stay behind, actually.
There's silence for a moment.
What? You've gotta be kidding me. I let you go up on your own one time, and now you think you can just toss me aside? Is that how it is, folks?
Why? Killing Rowan could be deadly. We'll take him on alone. Feeble.
Feeble.
That sounds like a door creaking.
I'm on
'Cause it was
tornado
a bird.
watch.
Oh,
But you
okay.
just
When I said was it a tornado, I was joking.
Rex is taking this stream to the skies, boys.
Let's go.
No, I'm not on tornado watch. My chat is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Guys,
I was about to
no
say.
chat. I was reading a message.
I
Like
was
all
about
of chat is?
I was about to say.
Bro, my heart,
Stay
my heart
dialogue.
keeps leaping out of my chest.
Chill out. Read. Even if I was on a tornado watch, I'd still keep the stream up. Anyway,
Oh my
read.
God.
True, same.
This is bullshit. This is actually bullshit. I told you.
Tabby slams her hands down on the table, jabbing a finger in your directions in anger.
I'm seeing this out till the end. And now, just because Wolf and Mirror and Iris knew what they had to do, you want to keep the rest of us behind to, what, protect us from the same fate? You think after all of this time you'd actually trust us a bit more? Tabitha, that's enough.
Tabby stares at you all for some time, before eventually she would just pause. She goes quiet before eventually she just sighs.
Sorry, folks. That was too much.
Even so, I stood by your side this entire war, vessels. Now as the war is finally about to reach its conclusion, you wish to do it yourself. I can understand Tabitha's anger. We fight together against the darkness.
He brings a hand to his heart, standing tall.
We work as one. Even fuck off.
Oh,
I
that
can't
happened to me
fucking
How?
Get better at clicking.
We work as one. Even if we all fall in the process. That is the price of war, but a price I'm willing to pay to ensure the world is safe.
That's why I want you to take on Alakram Fortress. The rest of the cult must be taken care of.
You want us to defeat the underlings while you take on the head of the edict by yourselves? That just doesn't seem fair. Well, if there's anything I've learned about the vessels these few weeks and months, it's that they don't exactly play by what's fair. They're not of this world, and therefore if they were to fall, it would be a little consequence in their mind. They will do what they must to defend this world and the people inside it, even at the price of themselves.
She looks up.
Because that's what it means to win the game of numbers. Right?
Please, we don't want to lose you all too. I want to save this world with you in it.
I'm a bad clicker. I'm sorry.
The council all glances at one another. With a heavy heart, Arhos sighs.
There's no point in arguing with the vessels.
But sir!
If they wish to take on Rowan alone, we would only get in their way. Allowing them to fight without our presence inhibiting them shall ensure that they can give it their all against their adversary.
It isn't inhibiting. It's called helping. It's what friends do. But apparently we were never friends, were we, folks?
If I remember correctly, you're the one who said we were never friends to begin with, Tabby.
Yeah. Feels like you're throwing around this friends thing whenever it's convenient for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
And maybe that was true back then, but it ain't true now. I want to be there with you, damn it. I want to be there to avenge my mother and to end it all by your side.
But that's not what the vessels want. London keeps her head down, her expression dark. If sacrifice is a commonplace in war, then you must get used to sacrificing that which you hold close. Doesn't just mean people. It could mean ideals, morals even. There's always a price to pay in a game of chess. But I trust that the vessels know what they're doing to checkmate the opposing side's king.
Please, help the Indo. Finish the edict once and for all. We want to know you'll be fine.
Tabby would consider you all for a moment, before she groans.
Fine. I know that I can't stop you, and I've tried that once before, right, folks?
She chuckles.
Can't do it when I'm sane, can't do it when I'm stable. Best I can do.
Insane.
What?
Can't do what I'm saying, can't do what I'm stable. I'm pretty sure it was insane. I have a derail with my offhand comments.
Oh. Can't do it when I'm insane, can't do it when I'm stable. The best I can do is trust that you'll know what the hell you're doing, because if you don't, we're all pretty screwed, aren't we?
She rubs her arm.
Alright then. I'll fight with Arhos and take out the rest of the sorry cult that follows Rowan Pierce. But you better avenge Venus, or so help me.
We will. We promise.
When do you plan to depart to defeat Rowan yourselves?
As soon as we can. We just want to say goodbye first. In case we never come back.
In that case, vessels, it's been an absolute honor serving alongside you.
Arhos bows.
Without you, I'm certain even the conglomerate would have fallen to the darkness. You've ensured the safety of this world time and time again. For that, I thank you with all of my heart. I hope for your safe return, but if you do not, I shall ensure that your story is told and your names are celebrated throughout the land as our heroes.
Dawn follows Arhos' lead, bowing to you. Before you know it, Tabby would mimic them. Lucy would bow her head down in respect. There would be a moment of silence. You notice that London would remain rather still.
Thank you. All of you.
I'm like double dipped right now.
Double dipped?
That, yeah.
Oh, double diffed. You're bad.
Oh, I'm now in that dialogue. That's what friends are for, right? I wish I could have let go of my vengeance long enough to actually give you that title a while ago. Think I'm a little late to the party, huh?
You know, Tabitha, after all this time we've been working together, and if you're still going to be helping us further destroy the Lacrum Edict within their fortress, perhaps it would interest you to become a full-time member of the Indo conglomerate yourself.
Me? A paladin?
No. No!
That's so funny. I think he
What's the laughter?
It's just hop into my life, Rex.
What?
Top
I
of
read the
lid.
thing. I read the thing.
It says that while you may have been on a shady path, line from our house.
Oh, I didn't hear Lilee say her line because my internet
Yeah.
blipped for a second.
Yeah, Lilee said her
and
line.
there's
Say it
more. My
again.
window just turned white again.
Oh my god.
Alright, we need to hurry up, otherwise I might not last much longer, guys.
Go, speed
Oh,
run.
no. I'd say her line. Am I getting punked right now?
Are you
Riley
not
has
gonna
already
say
said her
your
line.
thing?
I said to you say your line!
I said it twice now.
Say it again!
Oh my god. Me? A paladin?
Now I heard it. Thank you, chat.
Oh my god.
While you may have been on a shady path before you gained greater stability, I see now that no matter your attitude, your heart has always been in the right place. We could use someone with your conviction and knowledge.
Yeah, no, I don't think I see Tabby wearing your whole white and gold color scheme. It's not.
Nah.
Sorry, Arrows. I'm gonna have to agree with the vessels. The conglomerate really ain't my style. Not that I don't appreciate the offer, but I think I'd rather travel the world. There's so much that I took for granted before. Maybe this could be my chance to actually see Mythos for what it is instead of just moving from place to place to track down Rowan Pierce.
London gives Tabby a small smile. I wish you the best of luck, Tabitha. You're cleverer than you appear.
You're not too bad yourself. I did,
Yeah.
Slytherin, and I appreciated it.
We have more people to talk to. We should go.
Mm-hmm.
But we won't.
Forever in dialogue.
Oh, Luciano.
I thought that was the final
Caravaggio,
line, but now we're here
say-
waiting for it to go. I would have hit it early, but I thought I didn't think otherwise. Anyway. Yes, of course, please. Go on. Good luck. London would clear her throat, putting on a smile. However, you'd be able to see through her weak facade. Do make sure you say your final farewells before you leave, alright? I don't want to miss out on your departure. Lucia would be similarly rather quiet.
Wait, you're telling me you clicked it at the very, very beginning when the dialogue first popped up?
No.
What?
Byron's upstairs.
What the?
Oh, Byron.
Feel bamboozled.
I will hop on this crate.
Hello, Iron.
Ow.
You good there? Oh my god, where did this endearment
Byron
just
would
come
stand
from?
near the crate. What?
I just walked up, someone dropped a
Byron
gem
would
on the
stand near
Yeah,
the
thank you.
crates, her arms crossed.
I overheard your council meeting with Tabitha. So she will continue to follow the Indo in your absence, will she?
You heard all that, huh?
Bruh.
This server's
I'm
a
still not
corpse
even
at this
in the
point.
dialogue. Wait, who drops the coins though?
It's the quest.
It's the quest.
Remember when I started it like ages ago?
Oh.
I
We
was
started
like,
it
Yeah.
at the beginning.
For some reason, it'll just fix itself at random times. She
God,
straightens herself
talk
and
to me.
scoffs.
I was hoping once this war was over and she was given a chance to end Rowan Pierce, she would simply return to my home for her studies. But I suppose she shall never return home until she is satisfied now. You certainly know how to make my life difficult. You could always go home yourself. Tabby seems fine now. Like, I don't see the problem.
It's been 2 hours and 12 minutes of just talking in tears. This is like the perfect background stream with depression included.
Every time there's a long silence, I cry.
Shut up.
Fine?
She scoffs.
You never know when an addict will relapse. That's the harsh reality we live in. Tabitha may seem stable now, but it takes just a bit too much darkness, and she shall once more spiral out of control. She needs my guidance to stay on the right path.
Then I guess they'll keep taking care of her,
It is the least I can do for the child. She has much to learn. She crosses her arms, staring off into the space out the window. I suppose a bit more social interaction won't kill me, if it means keeping Tabitha in check.
You're a good friend, Wyron. Thanks for looking after her.
Small spoiler, chat. 50% of the motivation for ending Mythos where it's ending is because this server is like literally limping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really rough.
It's like a horse. You just gotta put it down, man.
You know, beating it like a dead horse.
For the record,
It's
this
like
college is- I'm
same.
sick of having Dan around.
Read.
I'm trying
Read.
to. I'm
Read.
trying to. Wyron would seem confused by your statement. But she would simply scoff, blushing slightly. Don't say such ridiculous things. I'm just doing my duty, just as you're doing yours. She would begin to walk past you all. Good luck with your final encounter, vessels. I mean that wholeheartedly. It would be a shame to lose you to the darkness.
Thanks, Wyron.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
these guys.
Hello.
Ovek, I swear to God.
Ovek.
Look, this goodbye actually means something to me. I don't know half of the rest of these people.
I know.
Oh my.
2.5 hours of saying goodbye to people you don't know.
At one point,
yeah,
I was
tell
all
me
like-
about it. I've been on Twitter.
At one point, I was all like, "The server's on its last legs," and Marcy went, "Bro, it's on its last toenail. It don't got legs no more." You enter the room and find immediate conflict, or you can only assume it's conflict. Nebula would have her mouth wide open as she stares at Dusk, pointing at him. However, her face would be more similar to a pog than a look of alarm. Dusk would be lowered, his body ready to attack should she try anything. Haven is awkwardly in the middle of it all, keeping them apart. Nebula, hang on. I knew I felt something really dark in the castle! I always thought it was just Rex, and even then I thought, nah, no way, man, Rex isn't that dark, and oh, here we are! You're a primordial, aren't you?
Oh no. I'm just gonna hide behind
If you
Justin.
plan on doing me harm, I will not allow myself to die here. I shall harm you? What the hell? No way, dude! This is awesome! What? What?
Yeah, what?
Oh, wait, did you think I was actually gonna kill you?
You are indeed a celestial being. That is your duty as my opposite, is it not?
I mean, maybe a normal celestial being's job, but not this celestial being's. I'm a lot cooler than any of the others, you know. I got layers. Like an onion. Don't say that.
Is she quoting Shrek? Is she quoting Shrek?
No, she's quoting Shrek.
Who told her about Shrek?
And that means I wouldn't just kill someone because they're a little dark. Otherwise, Rex would totally be dead. Right. You literally just told me the other day that you weren't made for combat. People don't have to know that part, Haven. So, you do not intend on killing me. Nah. I hid from you all these weeks for nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, we should have seen this coming.
Are we sure Nebula's not like a vessel or something?
Stan and Fern reuniting all over again.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my goodness, how does she know this stuff?
I think
I
we
don't
taught her
know.
too much.
Yeah, I think we did.
She literally just pogged.
She did.
Don't draw that. Don't draw that.
We need a
Nebula
Nebula.
giggles a bit. In fact, I'd love to chat with you more. What was your name again? Dusk. That is the name that Potter and Mater gave me. Potter and Mater? Those are some weird titles. They're not in your common language. Interesting. You know anything else in this uncommon language? Glad to see you're getting along. Especially before we go. This is the
Slipping
first
that one
time
in
that
there.
this is the first time that Nebula never guessed a name. She had to ask it.
Oh my god, you're right. This is character
Immersion is
development.
broken.
She had enough respect to ask for it rather than, just say
I'm
it.
proud.
Yeah, you know, I love meeting new people and all, and wait, go? Like, leave, go? Go where? And for how long?
Forever.
Forever? That's like my entire lifetime! Come on, you can't go forever! Pater, it's about the edict. Do you have to go somewhere to stop them? That shouldn't be right. You literally fought the Twilight Star and you weren't scared of going anywhere! You guys are just the normal kind of scared. Come on, tell me you guys are joking! Those expressions. I can feel your emotions right now. You're really going, huh? And there's nothing more we can do?
We don't have any other options.
Nebula glances at Haven. How serious is it, Haven? Very. I can feel their pessimism, but their determination. This is the only way they feel they can protect this world. Huh. So it really is life and death. That totally blows, doesn't it?
We're sorry, but we have to go.
Do we have a spare island in the ether to drop onto Rowan?
I wish we did.
Same.
Yeah.
As do we.
I'd be willing to wrestle another Gravitite core again.
What?
It's fine. I get it. I mean, it's not like we could have actually stayed together forever and ever, right? It was bound to end eventually. Either I would have gone back to my own realm, or you could have gone back to yours. We're all kind of fish out of water, and eventually you just gotta go back to the sea. I have never heard that saying before in my life, nor have I. The point is, it was a blast, you know, Vessels? I'm glad I stalked you. Thank you for bringing me into this world to learn of your ways, Pater. I shall cherish every day in the light, as I cherish every night in darkness.
Haven?
I suppose this little adventure is coming to an end, and I should probably get back to Quentin and Misa soon, shouldn't I? It's more fun than I thought it would be. I swear you people are going to be the death of me. He rubs the back of his neck. Maybe you're gonna find the two of them again. I'll explore the world with you both, Nebula, Dusk. I'll travel together and learn what Rem has to offer. I would like the companionship. I wouldn't mind a couple of escorts.
Goodbye, you three. And good luck on your adventures.
Slytherin, I did see your message. I had addressed it earlier.
There.
Them.
I have to hang candy on a meat hook.
Echo, Leo, and Noah would all stand alone in the room. The teenagers groan at one another.
Huh. Guys, why are you groaning?
I hate being sad, so I'm trying to think of something to complain so I can be angry instead. I knew them, you know. They were our guild mates, and they taught us a lot. I'll never forget when Mr. Wolf helped me figure out how to whack people with a staff, or when Mir spent like an hour in the flux training atmosphere, or when Miss Iris said I was a cute little boy. It's the first time a pretty woman said I was cute!
Noah, shut up before I hit you. Okay, no need to get violent. Seriously, guys. Have some respect. Hey, how are you all holding up?
They all glance in your direction. Noah wipes his eyes. I'm fine! We're all fine! Is it true? They really fought Rowan? All by themselves.
Leo!
What? It's a question! I want to know! Yeah, it's true. And they went down swinging. The badasses they are. Leo leans back on one of the beds. Isn't that what warriors always want to do and stuff? To go down swinging? Echo stares at Leo for a moment before smiling slightly.
I didn't know them as well as I wanted to, but they were good people. I know that much.
Blood Oath, we have to talk. Immediately, Neko and the teens would stand at attention, looking over at you.
Is something wrong? Tell me we're getting revenge.
Oh, I did really bad things to the person who killed my guildmates! No, I'm gonna start crying again. I'm sorry, I can't help it! What's the plan? How do we get them back? We're not. At least you're not. We are. We're going to fight Rowan alone.
What?
Come on, Dreadman, that's not fair! They were our guildmates too! We deserve a chance to get back at them for this!
I don't understand. Why can't we go with you? You promised that you would redeem me from Eve, and now you're keen on leaving me behind? You're just like Regina. You make these promises that I'll stand by you until the end of time, and then you ditch me. No, that's not it at all. We're trying to protect you. You have families to get back to.
I don't want to leave my dad. Am I in some kind of danger? Come on, sis. I don't want to leave him, but... How about that guild? What's gonna happen to it?
You aren't disbanding Blood Oath, right? You wouldn't do that.
Blood Oath isn't going anywhere. It's just... going places without me. Click better.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I tried.
Get better!
Weak smack. Try better.
Bro.
That worked.
It can't go anywhere without you. You were its founder. What are we supposed to do if you're gone?
I don't want to leave the guild! I love this guild! I love all the people in it, goddammit! You sniffles a bit.
Leo.
You'll have a new guild leader. One who's gonna lead you better than I ever could.
That's impossible. You were the best guild leader we could have asked for.
Except it's some punk like me. Even when I evicted Lilee from her own house.
And when we stole from Vanguard.
And when we didn't stop playing Go Fish on the ritual site. This guild is like our second home. If you think we'll just let you walk away, you're dead wrong! I'm sorry, but... I have to.
You're really serious about this, aren't you?
The teens are silent as they all glance at one another.
No matter how long it takes. No matter if you're there to support me or not. I will redeem myself. That was my vow in reverence. And that will always be my vow.
You'll always be leading us in spirit. Do you get that, Dreadman? Even if we get a new guild leader, you'll be in our hearts forever!
Can't believe I actually started to like you, you asshole.
Thanks, you guys. I'll miss you.
Blood Oath forever.
Yeah, Blood Oath forever!
Even if you're far away.
We'll always remember all you did for us!
Always.
Bye. Is that everyone?
I think I saw. We have Castiel, and I think I saw
It's
Ellie.
not. No, it's not. It's
Oh
not.
my
The
god.
end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never
Heads
the end.
up,
It's never the end.
Rex. I think there's a couple people outside the castle we missed.
Yeah, but I don't think they have dialogues. Sam and Arian would be standing upstairs with James. Sam would have tears in his eyes as he reaches for his ethereal brother. James! James, it's you! You're really here! You came back! I'm here, Sam. Sorry it took me so long to come find you. You're all grown up now. Whoa. I'll be damned. Even Arian would have a small grin on his lips. It's alright to see you again, James. Right back at you, Arian.
I'm glad you guys found each other.
I thought I would never see you again, James. I know. I know. I'm right here. Arian crosses his arms, looking away and hiding the fact that even he is getting emotional. However, Sam picks up on this. Arian? Did you just sniffle? What? No, of course not! Don't be ridiculous, I couldn't care less. Sure you couldn't. Don't use that toy on me, you bloody spirit!
Same old Arian.
Yep.
Sam looks back at all of you and beams. Thank you, guys. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to see my brother again. I owe you so much, and I still don't know how I'd be able to repay you for everything. Oh, I guess you're alright. That's Arian's way of saying thank you, too. Oi! Don't speak for me! James gives you all a bittersweet smile.
Actually, Sam, Arian, we have some news for you guys.
What is it? Something wrong? Arian narrows his eyes. It's about that funeral earlier. If you're about to spout some sappy bullshit, I'm not interested. Something a little more important than that, actually. James steps away from Sam and Arian, glancing back at you all. Do you want me to say it? Or we can do it? Look, you too. We're going to go fight Rowan alone. What? What do you mean alone? I thought we were all going to fight Rowan like a team! The hell? You think you could just toss us to the side? We've got a right to kick his ass as much as the rest of you! It's not really about you guys. Rowan's more powerful than ever. He's also more vulnerable now than he will be the longer time goes on. Vessels have to face him because they're the only ones capable of withstanding his dark power and still dealing some damage to him. We want to keep you guys safe. That's why I want you to go with Arhos and the Indo to Alakram Fortress and try to wipe out all the cultists there. The fortress? You actually managed to find it? And where the hell are you going to fight Rowan? Rowan isn't in the fort. Rowan isn't at the fortress. But a majority of the Edict troops are still stationed there. Conglomerate will probably need help taking care of them. So we're just damage control? You're kidding me. We can do more and help you, please, guys. Look, the Conglomerate could use people with your talents. Could bring a lot to the table. Please. Sam stares at you and James for some time in disbelief. Will I ever get to see you again? I don't know. But no matter what, Sam, I will be right here by your side.
I'm not going anywhere ever again. Arian? I'm pissed. That doesn't mean I'll just leave you behind, Samuel. Unless you really start annoying me. At least we'll all be together then. Make me proud, Sam. I know that you will. I won't let you down, but please, if you can, try and survive, okay? I don't want to lose you guys. Should probably go downstairs and talk to Lieutenant Arhos. I want to know that you're working with him. How the hell do you know his name? I know a lot of things. I was always watching his gesture, you know. That's not creepy at all. I won't do it again, don't worry. The three would begin walking down the stairs before Sam pauses. What about Blood Oath? It will continue. You can stay if you want, or... I'm sure the Indo would love to have you. Us? Join the Indo conglomerate? I could see Arian joining those kind of guys. What are you implying? I'm too dark for their kind of organization. Probably never accept me. If they don't, then it's their loss. You're amazing, Sam. I'm not trying to say that I don't have what it takes. I think I could be part of their organization, but the fact of the matter is that I'm not human anymore.
So what? They have Les, who I'm pretty sure is a convicted criminal.
Yeah, we never really got to unpack that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
Interesting.
That was a fun time. Not the mess outside of Etienne.
Sam glances back at Arian and James. Arian?
I just said I'll follow you or whatever. I could care less where I am as long as I've got something to fight, cultists or not.
He pauses before looking back up at you all. Really think they'd take us? Not that Blood Oath hasn't been incredible, but... I don't know if I could stay in it without you guys there to support me. Who wouldn't take you? You two are the incarnations of light and dark. You'll do great things with them. Thank you. I mean it. He turns back to Arian and James. Let's go talk to Lieutenant Arhos. I hope he could see ghosts. That way, I know if he's prankable. You trying to pull pranks? It's been almost 10 years! Hey, humor is ageless. Arian hesitates, looking back at you all.
Arian, is there something on your mind?
Thank you.
He rests his sword over his shoulder.
For helping out an asshole like me.
It's a moment of silence.
Don't you dare tell anyone I just said that, you hear me?
Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, goodbye. And good luck.
Alright. It's time to roll, I guess. Shall we head down?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Geronimo. Oh, back I go.
Oh no, oh, back.
Fuck am I? Where am I going? What the
This doesn't get any easier, does it?
No,
No.
it certainly doesn't.
I'm gonna lose it. I
You
can't
gotta
even
face
down
it.
there.
2 or 10 or 20 every single time I say it, just feels worse.
Mm-hmm.
At least you're not doing it alone. We're doing it together, you know? Makes it a
Still
little bit
sucks.
easier.
Yeah.
A little more easier, but it still leaves the feeling.
Yeah. Let me check and see if anyone's upstairs real quick.
Alrighty then.
Library? No.
Yeah, I just thought I'd make sure before we left.
Oh shit, I forgot he's kicking around.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
who is?
Hi.
Hello.
Kai
yeah.
would be standing nearby with Lynx. Lynx would be questioning him intensely. This ancient civilization, do you know the year it was founded? Do you know the current year? What was your inspiration for the architecture? What did pierce the veil mean to your kinds of humans? You are certainly a man of many questions, aren't you? I admire your curiosity and your diligence.
What? Hold on. Who?
Thank you for the
Who are-
hydrate.
Who is this?
I'm pretty sure they'll explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, I can't even tell you what the fuck.
The man glances back towards you all and smiles. Ah. Hello again, Vessels. He pauses. Why do you seem so surprised? Did you believe I'd already left your realm and returned through the gate? I couldn't leave without seeing the story to its end. How could I? Guys, this is Kai. He's the one that sponsored Blood Oath.
Huh.
He was the one that told us to pierce the veil.
Oh.
Yep.
Thank you, Cam.
No problem.
Yep.
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 Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintances. Kai has been absolutely fascinating. He's a well of knowledge that never seems to run dry. An ancient human, brimming with information from our very beginnings. You flatter me, truly. Kai smiles at you all. If you are here, Vessels, I may only presume your story is about to come to an end. Is that correct?
Yeah. We're going to fight Rowan. And we might not come back.
I see. He brings a hand to his chin. This shall be a thrilling conclusion indeed. To think, I've watched it from the beginning, and now to find us at the end of this chapter. He pauses. Although, if you think about it, a book is filled with chapters. The end of a single chapter does not mean it is the end of the story.
You're as cryptic as ever, aren't you?
I can't wait for chat to just quote that right there till the end of time. I can't exactly give you all the answers so easily, can I? I can't say I understand. Do not worry yourself, Lynx. This is simply between myself and the Vessels. You needn't involve yourself in our antics. I believe you may have more questions for me?
Well, I guess we'll leave you to it, I guess.
Yep.
Or maybe not, because there's another dialogue or something.
That I did not expect, so I hit
I
it
didn't
late.
expect it either.
This is a certified bro moment.
Lynx opens his mouth to ask Kai more questions. Just as Kai would give you a small wink as you walk away. No one is a greater enigma than that man. But it seems he isn't keen on giving away any more answers. Let's keep going.
I was half expecting
What
another
a-
dialogue that
what a
would be along the
strange-
lines of like,
Strange
you and the group
individual.
walk away. Blah, blah, blah. Just never lets us out.
Dog?
Woof.
No, I'm
Very
not gonna
good.
fucking make you guys have to agonize through every single individual person unless you want. I'll read Io's once it pops up an hour later, though.
Right, click on it.
I think it just
Had several
happened.
Strange visitors recently.
Getting a random lag spike.
No, we need to find the next group of people. That way we can really round this out. Steel, hammer away at the forge. I'm glad Ravengard will probably still be able to function without me.
I think they're pretty
think-
good on their own.
Ah, here he is. Vicky Toes.
Ah, Victus.
Victus.
Old man.
Vicky
We
Toes?
might be on bad
Haven't saw-
terms
haven't-
after our last
Hey,
meeting.
buddy.
Oh yeah,
Well,
didn't you say he flew you up to the castle?
Like, did he like? How did he carry you? Like,
Sorry,
More like, how did
spoiler.
you convince him to do that?
yeah, that too.
What was the wording I used?
Victus would be standing near the ritual site, muttering to himself quietly.
First ritual was an absolute failure, and now the second has gone up in flames. It would be better off casting light magic. Me, a primordial being using light magic. Don't make me laugh.
OMV.
He visibly jumps, shooting a glare at you all. Would you stop sneaking up on me for once? He smooths his hair out of his eyes.
It's becoming dreadfully unpleasant.
You become more and more mortal by the day.
Do not insult me. Oh, humanity, morality. How entirely horrific.
He turns back to the ritual, making small talk as he floats around the ritual site.
Are you done with your ridiculous war then? Perhaps you put an end to the conflict and have finally decided to settle back down?
No. Actually, it's the opposite. We're leaving, forever. Maybe, if we're unlucky. This isn't going well.
He pauses in his place.
Leaving forever?
He glares, floating back to you all. You intend on abandoning me to clean up your messes for eternity! For the length of a war has been bad enough, but for eternity!
I'm built different, I guess.
Get in.
Oh, thing is being weird. I am feebled.
Feebled?
Yeah, at
You
least
are
I can
Lilee.
get it.
I am being diffed at this moment as well.
It's a certified Lilee-inducing moment. Sorry.
It's a Lilee
You're-
moment.
You're great, Lilee.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. We have to go and save the world.
Oh, the world can burn! Do you realize how inconvenient this is for me? You're placing all of your work, your life's work, on my shoulders. You're absolutely ridiculous! I can't stand you vessels at times. Your entirely unprompted actions and disregard for my limited emotional spectrum is an insult!
Victus, we're dead serious here. We really gotta go. He looks back at you all, his anger slowly melting away.
I truly believe you shall never return. Almost confident enough of this assumption that you would deliver such a farewell to me.
He narrows his eyes.
We're hardly confidants.
That you've cared for Ravengard all this time. I really appreciate that.
Someone ought to pick up on the slack, after all. I couldn't exactly allow my home to fall to ruin.
My home. How interesting.
All this time, I've managed to develop a feeling of belonging in this place. Perhaps your previous statement wasn't entirely incorrect after all. I'm becoming more human.
Congratulations.
He glances at you, and he gives you a small grin.
The immortal beings who would tame a primordial. Admittedly, I must say. Well played, vessels. Well played indeed. To think, your absence may even leave a hole in my cool dead heart. Bye, Victus.
Thank you for everything.
He's quite the character.
Yeah, that one hurts.
I'm sorry, I gotta say something to Yuno Arima. I've got to say something to Yuno Arima.
Same.
Yuno would stand outside, his hands in his pockets. For a moment, he would seem a bit melancholy. When he notices you all approach, his expression would shift and become quite joyful. He smiles at you all. It's been quite some time, hasn't it, Vessels? It's wonderful to see you all again.
You know.
Marshy, I think it was just the delivery was a little off. Could
You
try it
know.
No, too sad.
Longer, yeah, I gotta hold it for more.
Too sad, too sad. Again.
My beloved.
Nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Damn it,
Follow the damn line, Marshy.
Oh shit! He blinks in surprise. I hadn't expected such an excited reception. Hello? You'd pause, however, as you walk forward and greet him pleasantly. But your expressions would not be ones of excitement. I sense there is something wrong. Are you troubled, Vessels?
We have some bad news.
Bad news. What's wrong? He floats backward to face you all. Is the storm returning? No, nothing like that. Gotta go soon, you know. Forever.
Bruh.
Go. Forever. He furrows his brow. I see. You believe that you're going to fall in battle? If that's the case, I'm certain that your spirits will find a way back to Ravengard, won't they?
No. We don't make ghosts. This might just be it for us. So we wanted to say goodbye before we left.
He tries to process your statement. Goodbye. You know, it's funny. When I died, I didn't get to say my goodbyes. I was never good at them in life. It was so simple to leave without saying farewell, but it was only in death that I started to regret my isolation. I started to abhor how easily I could leave without bidding those I loved goodbye and good health. Therefore, it humbles me greatly that you believe me to be among your list. To say goodbye to. You were one of our greatest adventures, you know. We'll miss you. As I will miss you. It was with your help that I learned the truth of my past, and the truth of my demise. I shall remember you forevermore. I swear it. He lifts a finger and places it over a hand and places it over his heart. You notice around his finger, Alistair's ring. On my very name.
Goodbye, you know. Thanks for the adventures we had.
It's hard to
Morales'
look at
house.
this place.
There's
Sorry,
one more
Toto
pet
place
I've got
and
to
I
say
remember what
goodbye
it
to.
originally
Toto.
was.
Toto.
Wait, did you see Toto, or did you just
Where's
know I was
Toto?
talking about Toto?
Yeah,
want to
I
see
knew
the
you were talking about Toto.
Yeah. Hi! Hello,
The
Rexviter. Hello, Toto.
Bubs.
How are you doing, Toto?
Hi, Bubs.
He's a good boy.
So
I'll miss you.
miss you
Bubs.
total.
You take good care of Morello, okay, buddy?
God,
Alright.
this really
Pat,
is
Pat.
happening.
Doing the best I can to pat Pat is okay. Total. It's
No,
okay.
there's just one
It's
more
hard to pat
primordial
Pat.
left.
Ghost dog. I can't
Ghost Dog, I think, understands the pet pets at least.
Shit.
How did I
Where
fall
go?
backwards into the water?
Talent. You're just simply built different.
Alright, where are we?
Built
Oh,
wrong.
there they are.
Built wrong, yeah.
Oh god,
Toto.
Toto just said hello to me like
So
50
long.
bajillion
Toto.
times.
Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real with the non-stop pump up of stainless steel. The mistress
Where is she?
Fuck.
Where are you?
in her house by the
I don't
church.
know where her
Over here, over here.
Right.
You know,
the
if we
house-
are all going, I will. Yeah, that's how I won over OMV. I blackmailed him. He's fucking afraid of this chick.
Oh, that's how you did it! That's how you did it!
He was like looking all nervous, and I was like, you know, I could
Oh
just
my
go,
God.
yeah. And he was like, okay, I'll do it.
That's what you fucking did.
That's how you got him to fly up when you told her you would tell the mistress about him? Oh my god, that's ingenious. The mistress sits in her empty home with a vacant expression. She looks out the window toward the sky as it shines down on Rem. She'd hum a bit to herself in the silence. Okay, you really need some furniture.
When have I ever listened to your advice, Vessel? I don't seem to recall a single time.
She would continue to stare out the window vacantly.
I believe it's customary in Rem to knock. What are you doing here?
Oops.
Is it because Rex is the protagonist and knows how to hit the enter key better than anyone else here?
Get it! I did it, but it didn't load!
Marcy, look me in the eyes.
Of course it was me.
Are you going somewhere? Oh shit, I'm fucking sorry. Say it.
We just came to say goodbye and get our lines skipped, I guess.
You took an hour. Are you going somewhere? Are you going somewhere?
Is it me again?
No.
No,
Am
it's
I that
Marcy.
fucking
No, it's nice to
dumb?
know that you're also got diffed again.
Hold on. Can I say Marcy's line if she can't?
We're leaving.
We're leaving. We might not come back.
Marsha, you just got fucking replaced. How do you feel?
Shit. We're leaving and we might not come back.
Then I suppose that means I'm spared from any further trouble,
Perhaps you learned from your mistakes against my people in the past. Or perhaps you didn't learn anything at all. It doesn't matter to me. I've always seen you vessels as nuisances, you know. Nothing more. Therefore, I shall not mourn your departure, in fact. I celebrate it.
Didn't expect anything less.
Goodbye, mistress.
She'd be silent once more as you leave, but you can swear that you hear her mutter from under her coke.
Farewell.
Yeah. No.
You know
My
what?
tongue didn't quite connect with the top of my mouth.
You know how we like make the joke about making a video of just like the dead silence between like dialogue problems? I want a
Yeah.
video instead from this stream of just every time we say goodbye
Okay, so find Genesis.
compiled together.
Where's Genesis?
He's in the
Chapel.
chapel.
All right, I'm gonna steamroll Marshy on my way there.
Marshy's here.
Already here, bro.
Oh, I don't.
He fell.
Holy shit.
You probably have time to get back up there since
Here,
dialogue
here,
takes
get her,
3
get her,
years.
get her.
You're right.
I'm going up too.
Hello? Ah, fuck.
What did you expect? I think it was gonna push you off.
Can we get like one more
Thank you,
Kingslayer
Genesis.
kill?
Genesis would pray within the chapel. You watch as he sits very still with his hands clasped together, his eyes closed. Your heels would clack against the floors of the church, and only when you stop behind him would he rise to meet you.
He smiles. Greetings, vessels. It's a pleasure to see you all once more. How may I be of assistance?
Oh, we don't need help with anything. We just came to say goodbye, Genesis. And protect.
Goodbye. Whatever do you mean, children?
He approaches you all.
Is something the matter? You seem pale. Ill, even.
We don't know if we'll be able to come back from our next battle.
I see.
He slowly allows himself to sit in one of the church seats.
That's quite the troubling confession, isn't it? I'm sorry that you must carry this great burden, children. I can see why it troubles you greatly.
Motherfucker. We wanted to let you know before we left.
Thank you, truly. I appreciate that you thought to inform me of this.
He smiles at you all, wiping his eyes with both hands.
You've all grown to be fine young men and women, haven't you? I couldn't be more proud. Looking back on our time in Eteria and up until now, seems like an eternity has already gone by, when in reality, it's merely been 2 years. How the days grow shorter and shorter, especially when you're dead. You lack any real conceptions of time. I, Genesis, thank you for everything. Farewell, my children. I hope that your next battle is not your last. It would be a shame to lose such brave and determined people, truly. May the gods watch over you, and may the light guide your path.
Thank you, Genesis.
Thank you, Genesis.
Thank you, Genesis.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you,
That's-
Potter.
No, he's a fucking priest, moron.
I know. I understood that. It was a joke.
I can kill Lilee on sight if needed, Rex. Let me know. I'm ready. I'm armed.
Why are you armed? We're
like
saying
their
goodbye.
I'm always strapped.
Oh my god.
I hate that that joke went underappreciated. You said you're armed because, you know, you were up against Lilee, and I said that she isn't.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
even hear it.
Not organically, at least.
It hits harder.
Cyborg ass.
Oh.
What the
Goddamn.
fuck kind of...
Cyborg arm,
so
actually.
pretty. I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, you said it.
Lilee, why would I ever be talking about your ass? There's only
Are we
one
going
ass.
on one last grand tour of Mythos?
Nebulas.
We're going to Vanguard.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
hers and mine.
Oh, Laggard the Beloved.
I need food.
I remember when I first got into Vanguard, I was stuck in one of the shacks.
I kind of want to go visit Detroit one last time.
Detroit.
Detroit? What?
Holy shit, Dan was never around for Detroit. Not
I've
even
been here.
close.
I was here, and I was in Onkar forever, and then I suddenly got yeeted out. I have no clue what most of Mythos has.
You'd be surprised.
I know the bread bank.
I got my
I
chat
remember
misses
when
the
Mythos
King
seemed
Circles.
very
should go
large.
goodbye-
Now it just
goodbye to
seems
the bread
kind of
pot.
small.
Remember when Vanguard had no walls?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We used
isn't
to
that
just be able
crazy?
to come in. Oh,
The
we
world
still
Remember
seems
when
so big,
Vanguard
and now it
didn't have
just
the
all
big-ass
feels so
extensive dock?
so small. The people that we
Remember
knew
when
fell to immense, and now I'm going through and I'm saying my goodbyes, and it doesn't feel like the list is actually all that long.
I miss when Vanguard had stupid dirt
What happened
outlines.
to all my boats? I've taken them one by one. And yet here you are swimming. Instead of using one of the many boats you have robbed me
I
of.
go speed.
Where are your boats, Lilee?
Well, you had
Thank you,
them.
Ovek.
But it
Thank
seems
you,
you no
Ovek.
longer
I'm already
do.
past the gate.
I'm giving you a nudge. No! No!
Oh god, there's the lag, there's the lag.
I'm gonna be
I
you,
am
Ovek.
far
ready.
behind now.
The one thing I will not
Lilee,
miss
please
is
shoot-
this
please
lag.
Shoot Marshy.
Let's go in.
What are you trying
There's
to
the
already
lag.
off.
There's the lag.
I'm a
Oh.
fish.
I wish
I'm
we
gonna
had
miss
1.13
seeing-
swimming.
Guys, I'm gonna miss seeing Ovek sucks toes when I enter
Oh,
Vanguard.
I hate it.
Dude, there was a day where that was Flux's good, and I missed that.
Yeah, and then our
Who-
fucking thing
who
got
has access
messed
to
up and we
that?
couldn't change it.
Oh,
No one does.
bruh.
Bro.
I
So,
swear to
We
God.
made a joke.
Hello.
Or I don't think you
how does
actually
it
meant
feel
it
to
as a
be-
joke, but I took
to
it
be
as a
one of the
joke,
first
Rex. You're like, you're
student
gonna get 4 hours of sleep. And I was
very
like, haha, no shot.
Whoa.
Guys!
Hello.
We're fast tracking to that right
Hi,
now.
guys!
Oh my god, Dan's all the way back there.
Having those depths.
I'm a
was a
fish.
blessing.
Rex, do you remember,
driving for like fucking Marshy to show up so we could go?
I got knocked back by Ovek 30 times, bro.
What, Ovek?
Real issue.
Do
God,
you
we had
remember
so
when you
many
were like,
fights.
damn, I want a pirate ship, we should expand these docks, and then we actually expanded the docks and got a pirate ship?
Hell
Yeah.
Man. And then you
I'm
never
almost there,
fucking
guys.
used the pirate ship. I wanted to do pirate
Yeah, because
adventures
Ren
with you,
showed up
man.
with a bigger one, man.
Yeah, I think also
I can't go out on the sea in that.
Oh
I
my
want
god,
a
I remember
pirate ship.
when Wyvern tried
Alright,
to take it.
Ebony time. We gotta wait for Marshy slow us.
If we survive this, can I have a pirate
Have you
ship?
never seen a nightmare before? This is the same dialogue. There's nothing to say to Ebony.
That's
Let
the
us move
fourth
on.
time I've opened that dialogue now, I'm pretty sure.
Where do you want to
Bye,
go, Lilee?
Ebony.
Yeah.
Bye,
Lilee, you get the
myself.
The most
In the
important
water.
thing is to talk to the council and make sure
Okay.
they're
What?
aware of
So the
what's
library?
I heard nothing.
Yeah.
That
Shut up,
Elaborate,
Marshy. No one
no.
cares. Let's go.
What the fuck are these fancy ass doors on my house?
Uh,
I don't
yes.
think I've been here in months. Holy
Bug!
Oh my god.
Oh, bug!
Bug. Bug. This is
Bug.
priority.
Is
Is he
it?
gonna chortle?
Is it?
He's gonna chortle. Come on, little guy.
He's doing little nods.
Yeah, bug.
Nope.
Oh, this is the
Nope.
third time I've opened that one.
I'm going to. Before I leave,
Oh,
Is
he's
it up here?
adorable, though.
Hey,
I'm
Lilee.
giving-
They're up
Yeah.
here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
here you go, Bug. Have some shinies.
Oh,
As a final goodbye.
Okay.
You ready?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Atyrian. And yet only some of you have Atyrian. Some of you have not Atyrian, and some of you are neutral.
Yo, fix your head! Fix your head!
This is a
What
real
did you
funky
do?
lineup of
Stop!
colors.
Stop!
Marshy's a
breaking
fucking
her neck.
schizophrenic.
Oh, someone in my chat said the
I do not remember
their
cheese,
personal
but I'm glad
favorite
you
thing
do.
that happened in Vanguard was the Ananas fight.
Oh, I
Who?
remember.
I'm
Mine.
kidding. The Council of Atyrian would all be gathered within the library,
God.
speaking with one another regarding the state of Vanguard.
With many of our troops still stationed within the castle, we're running low on guards to continue our rounds of the Vanguard walls.
If I need to take extra rounds, I will do what I must.
I don't think
don't
that's.
think-
Oh yeah, Ovek, sorry. Man, do you know how used I am to being the only man?
I don't think that necessary. If we look over the incident reports over the last couple of months, they have been on a steady decline. And all the edict bases around Vanguard have been empty for weeks.
Motherfucker, I clicked at the beginning of Raven, and
Why does it work?
What? It's your line.
Yeah, it's your line.
Rex has to say the thing.
Say it.
Well, you did say your line, Lilee.
Oh.
Like your line.
Oh, you're
Bruh.
right. I was so
Don't
focused on
ask.
clicking it. I'm very tired. Seems like you all have things under control.
Hello, cool guy Nico. They all look up towards you quickly.
Lilee, we're so sorry. If we knew you were in Vanguard, we would have invited you to our meeting. Please, feel free to have a seat, alright? We'd be more than happy to fill you in on the state of Vanguard currently.
Farms have been prospering nicely, despite the difficulties with the Twilight Portal above the fields.
And despite our defenses being rather thin, we have not seen any activity around the city in quite some time. Which leaves us to imagine that Vanguard has finally fallen off the Edict's radar.
Which is interesting, given our current attempts at helping you all in your war effort.
That's really great to hear.
Furthermore, we've begun to finally get responses from merchants outside of Vanguard who are interested in visiting for trading contact.
I've been helping in writing official documentation for all of these contracts, ensuring that our clauses are precise and very specific and detailed. Oh, Lilee.
Oh.
You weren't even
thank you for the
speaking. What's your
hydratory.
excuse?
What do you mean?
Oh, Lilee.
We have 4 men.
Shut up!
To voice.
Of course, if you have any suggestions for changes, or perhaps if you have any ideas of your own, we'd be more than happy to hear them. Yeah, I actually do have a change I want to propose. I want to give full ownership to you, Raven. What?
Thank you for the hydrate. The council would all glance at one another.
How does it feel, Lovek? How does it feel?
Wait.
Smack me, Lilee. I'll like it.
Here, I'll do an Elvic impression. Lilee.
Lilee?
Ovek?
Lilee?
Where is this coming from? This is completely out of the blue.
Vanguard's your Sizzy, is it not? Why would you so easily give ownership to Raven?
I know. This really is my Sizzy.
Someone fucked up the original dialogue. Why does that say Raven Guard?
Yeah, right. That was funny.
Vanguard is my Sizzy.
I'm not gonna be around much longer.
Y'all killing
Which
me,
is almost as
Smalls.
problematic as me not clicking fast enough.
Weak, feeble,
That's-
infantile, even. Sorry.
That's ridiculous. You're a vessel after all, aren't you? That means you're an immortal being. What could possibly make you think that you wouldn't be around much longer?
Something going on? Are we in danger? Everyone calm down and let Lilee explain.
Is there something happening?
I was taking it, bitch!
Quiet. Nia was right. Let her talk, please.
We're gonna go take on Rowan, the leader of the Edict. But we might not come back.
There's stunned silence.
The leader of the Edict? That's the man with the black hair that we saw at the keep, right? The one with the gem in his forehead.
You told me about him, Seb. How he gave off some kind of dark energy.
Just looking at him made me nervous. It was nothing like how I felt when we were being held hostage by Kane.
Rowan is on a completely different level. And he's actually killed vessels before. Killing a vessel? But how is that possible?
Is that why we haven't seen some of your old friends lately?
He's been killing. Sorry.
He's been killing them. Oh my.
And if what our host told me is correct, then he's an even bigger threat now. Not only can that gemstone in his forehead take souls or something, but apparently he's using the dark powers of the All-Knower, the god he worships.
How are we supposed to get rid of him then?
You don't have to do anything. We'll handle it ourselves. But, like I said, we may not come back. You have to come back. This is your city after all, Lilee. I couldn't possibly take it from you. Raven.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, you cut out for a second. It's okay. Keep going.
You're back. You're back.
Oh. Raven, when I first asked you to help me out in Vanguard, I couldn't have possibly imagined just how much you would have stepped up to the role. If I'm not gonna come back, I know you'll keep the city in good hands. You guys can run Vanguard without me. I know that now, and at first it upset me.
We never meant to upset you, Lilee.
We only wanted to work hard and ensure that Vanguard didn't fall like a Tyrion did. We wanted to make sure we didn't lose our prosperity, our family.
And I understand that. At least now I do. The fact of the matter is you don't need me. And that's okay.
They all look over at one another hesitantly.
So, that's it? You're giving Vanguard away just like that? You built it from the ground up. You shouldn't hand it over to us. You deserve to be honored by the city you crafted to keep the title as the leader.
I agree. Perhaps we have overtaken Vanguard and perhaps we will continue its legacy ourselves. But that doesn't mean you need to write yourself out of the equation. You founded this city. It deserves to remember your name.
You do deserve to be remembered, whether you like it or not, Lilee. We won't let the city forget you, and all you've done to help it grow and prosper.
You guys... too, where Lilee's the protagonist and Ovek is not.
Yeah, Ovek is really clown juicing it up.
Oh, is it a me line?
What are you drinking right now? Every single time someone deems a hydrate, Ovek, is it clown juice?
What the fuck was that? What in the fuck?
Vanguard is what it is because you created it. I could have never made it to this point without you. So please, don't hand over the city. We can continue its legacy in your name. We'll never forget all that you've done to help us.
From Aetiran to Vanguard, you are the true leader. This city is your baby.
And we promise to honor your memory, should you not return.
But we will never forget you. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
I'm just sorry that we didn't honor you sooner.
Good luck, vessels.
And fuck!
Oh, she hit enter early.
Yeah.
Lilee, join my life. Lilee, join my life.
That's not part of the
Someone
line.
else smack her. My hands are tired.
And fuck. And
Damn,
Lilee.
too.
Oh, yo, you like that, guys?
For all the
Chat just
hard
started freaking out whenever I did the fucking clown voice thing.
And Lilee, I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you put in every day. You're an amazing person. And it was an honor working by your side.
Seb would grit his teeth behind the council.
We have to go. Goodbye, everyone.
Damn, Lilee. Nice.
Yeah. It was about time.
Man, I'm gonna miss this place.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Me too.
My home.
You good, Rex?
Yeah.
My home.
I was just trying to suppress a laugh because it wasn't the moment.
Fair enough.
But someone in my chat asked, is random noises on the card or no?
Yeah, I also
I
someone
think
in my
the answer is yes, actually.
someone in my chat went, by the way, if y'all do beat the Rowan, Mythos the musical / movie better be next. I'm kidding, please don't.
No, it's happening now.
A 3-hour stream full of goodbyes? Oh, you think it's
Lilee.
just gonna be 3 hours?
Does this
Lilee.
mean no new dirt
Lilee.
boxes? Oh my, what?
Lilee.
What?
No.
Lilee.
I think.
Lilee.
Then just say turn around, there's a person.
I
Just
pointed!
saying my name over and over means nothing.
Cam is
Keep doing it.
infamous for that.
Lilee. Lilee.
Lilee.
Lilee.
201.
Lilee.
Here, wait, I'll do it again.
Stop.
Do
Someone mute him the next time he does that, please.
it again. I'm locking out to that shit.
Either that or serve and deafen me.
Yo, this
There
is
we
some
go.
great music.
Hey, Lilee, hang on a second. Seb would rush out of the library quickly, trying to catch up with you all. I know you have to go soon, but I just need a couple minutes, okay?
Seb?
Listen, I know that everyone in the council said their piece and everything, but I just wanted a chance to be able to talk to you myself and share my own thoughts. You see, He immediately hesitates.
What is it, Seb?
I'm 2 dialogues behind. Cam's 1 dialogue behind. I've got nothing. He
There.
blushes before, in an instant. Fuck me. He blushes before, in an instant. Seb would what? Fuck! This stream's been going on too long. My brain's fried.
I'll do the narration. Seb would
Thank
rush
you.
forward and give you a tight embrace. This is the first time you've noticed, but he's actually taller than you. He's warm. And he's entirely quiet.
Seb? I don't understand.
Maybe I should be live instead of Cam.
Goddamn. Also, I hate that Cam's just in my face.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
like
I
the
got a
merchandise.
dialogue to manifest.
Oh yeah, because I was rocking out to that music.
I owe you my life, you know.
He speaks quietly and seriously. You can feel him shaking.
Without you, I would still be a fearful bandit hiding from his own shadow. But now, I'm finally comfortable in my own skin. I feel like I could take on the world with you right behind me, always supporting me.
He pulls away. You notice tears welling up in his eyes.
From the bottom of my heart, I wanted to thank you.
Seb, I should be the one thanking you.
He hits his head, keeping his hands on your shoulders.
Please, don't die on me. Please come back alive, I'm begging you.
I don't want to make any promises. But for you, I'll try.
Thank you. Thank you, Lilee.
He begins to sniffle and shudder.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. With or without me. I know you'll be okay. Goodbye, Seb.
You want to visit your mentor?
Yeah. Though she might get me an earful about ditching her esteemed
You have a good reason
prodigy
for it.
thing. And yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Good reason.
I'm sure she'll understand. Nobler task him. She's not even here, so you don't have to worry about it.
Whew.
Oz!
That was a
It's
blessing.
been a while since I've seen you, Oz.
Yeah, he's looking at me weird.
Hi,
Oz was just fine.
How was Seb a bandit at some point? Like, way back in the first days of Mythos.
Very early.
You walk into the tower, and Lamia, who would have been following you all this time and keeping careful hold of your hand, would inhale quickly. Xeno and Oz would be speaking with one another. But curiously, you don't see Lenore anywhere. Lamia's grip tightens. Vessels, greetings. I was unaware that you were present. Day to you all. You seem to be in rather sour spirits. Anything I may do to help?
Where's Lenore?
Aw, Rune, I'm so sorry. It's okay. If your internet keeps going out, there will always be the VOD.
Bye, Poison. Bye, Tori. Hope you have a lovely night.
Internet may be temporary, but VODs are eternal.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm keeping you guys up like past midnight on a Wednesday. Well, it was Tuesday. Now it's Wednesday.
Here.
Lenore would climb down the scaffold that leads to the second floor, glaring.
I heard you were going to war, Savant. I didn't expect violence to be more important than your studies. You've disappointed me.
She pauses as she notices Lamia behind you.
Lamia, you're rather quiet. Why aren't you wearing your goggles?
Lamia gulps.
Lamia, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She mutters quietly, beginning to walk forward, letting go of your hand. For a long time, she would simply stand in front of Lenore, keeping her head down.
Honestly, Lamia, what has gotten into you? You're not acting like yourself.
Then, without warning, Lamia would hug her mother. Lenore looks at her in surprise, as if this was the first time her child has ever hugged her.
Lamia!
Lamia wouldn't say a word. She just buries her head in her mother's chest, and she lets out the most pained cries you've ever heard in your life.
Lamia,
Is everyone but Rex protective?
Got it.
For the first time, you notice sympathy flash over Lenore's features as she brings her hands down to comfort her daughter.
Lamia, what's wrong?
She doesn't say anything, simply crying. Zeno quickly rushes forward to comfort his daughter as well. My dearest daughter, it's alright. Whatever it is, it's going to be alright. Oz turns to you all.
Lamia is distressed. Why?
I think it's better she talks about it when she's ready. You slowly begin to back away, leaving Lamia with Lenore, Oz, and Zeno. You're sure that Lamia will explain the situation to them when she's ready. Till then, she needs some time with family.
Goodbye, Lamia.
Lamia glances back at you all as you begin to leave.
Please don't leave me too.
Her voice would come out as a small and quiet whisper.
I hate this. I hate feeling like this. I hate people. I hate people so much. What has gotten into you, Lamia? Why do they leave? Why do they leave? I don't want anyone to ever leave again. I don't want to feel this way.
Lamia, sometimes you can't stop people from leaving. It's the unfortunate truth. I'm sorry.
It's not fair.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Please. Please, Vessels, don't leave me too. Please don't leave me.
Lamia looks back at you all, reaching for you vaguely with blind eyes.
Please.
Carefully take her hand and squeeze it tightly before you begin to walk away.
Vessels, what is going on? Explain it to me this instant.
Emotions are rising, distress detected in high quantities.
Lamia, please, calm down. I'm sorry, Lamia. We gotta go.
Sorry.
Sorry, Lamia. God, that hurts.
I'm really worried about her.
It's all the ducks I know to get in a row.
Hello, Nico.
So if there's nothing else, then where do we go next?
I mean, I would like to say goodbye.
I think you guys go on ahead. I'm just gonna make my rounds around the city and talk to each resident. Just
Prepare
one last
yourself.
Same here. I think I'm probably gonna visit a few places myself, and then I'll meet you guys back at the big floaty island thing.
See you guys at the Citadel. Come
See
on.
you guys at the Citadel.
Bye.
See you guys.
Maybe we can stop by.
Hi, guys.
By New Etierne. Say one last bye to E.
Goodbyes are hard, huh?
If we...
What was that you were saying?
Oh, goodbyes are hard.
Yeah.
Good luck with your stuff.
You too.
Is this the last time I'll be in this city? I'm gonna really miss it. It stands so tall now. Where once used to be dirt blocks and little squares all over the place. Not a single touch of green in sight. And now, it's so much more. And not just for me anymore. It's not a pipe dream or a thought in my head that I wanted to realize. It's reality. The memories here. They'll always exist. And even if I'm not here anymore, the people here will live on. And I don't have to worry about how they'll do, because I know they will. I've seen it before. When I was in the Aether and in the Twilight, they always found a way. And they've grown so much. To the point where I know they'll be alright. Even if I never come back. I think I'll sleep in my house one last night. Who knows if I'll ever get the chance to be back here again. Good night, Vanguard. May we meet again. Ooh. And with that, chat, we're gonna be ending our stream here for the night. I had to dip out a little bit early from the rest of the crew, so I'm gonna be rating them in just a moment. Thank you for the compliment, Nico. Hello. Oh, no. Oh, you said hello. Thank you for the compliment, Flint, about the city. I appreciate. Thank you for the hugs as well, Tori and Arky. Thank you. And Flint, thank you for the hug. I give everyone hugs. Hug pile. Oh, I love a hug pile. You're coming back so you can properly evict me. Oh, my heart. I hope you guys enjoyed. I double checked. Well, actually, I didn't double check. Ovek double checked that we're allowed to say this, but Mythos is coming to an end. So do know that it's very soon. So oh, my heart, I'm gonna actually cry. Oh man, Mythos is just like, it's been such a big part of like so many people's lives. I mean, it's been the better part of, actually, it's been like pretty much the entirety of my college experience. Freshman, sophomore, and now in my junior year of college, I'm still doing Mythos. So it's kind of wild. I love you guys so much. I don't say it enough. This community is really, really beautiful. And I'm grateful for every single one of you guys. For how respectful, kind, and welcoming you all are. You truly make my days every single day, and I can go from being a complete ball of stress to just being really, really relaxed and happy. Like today, I had a super stressful day, but once the stream started and I saw all of you guys and you were really enjoying everything, it bent the world. So with that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day/night, evening, a brunch, breakfast, wherever you may be, and I will see you next time. Oh my god, my phone. Just like, it was like hanging off the table and I like flipped it upward when I went to like put my hand on my heart. I do tend to have that effect on people. Arky. I mean, you do, but like. Alright, let's go rate let's wait. I don't even know who I haven't actually rated in a while. I don't think I've rated Cam. Wait, is it the Camelot Warrior or Camelot Warrior? Camelot Warrior. I'm gonna try this. We'll find out real fast if that's not it. That's not the right one. Okay, /raid the Camelot Warrior. Yeah, that was my second guess, Arky. I knew it was gonna be one of them. I just couldn't remember which one. Alright. Go show Cam all the love in the world. She's such a wholesome being. And yeah. Alright, guys. Bye-bye.